Yo, my hair is a little bit on the wacky side, but I hope you guys are doing all right. Let's lower this a little bit. Let's lower this a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I may or may not have just woken up like not too long ago. Dang, now we know who's first. I appreciate you. Yeah, YouTube's doing this top fans thing, which is pretty cool. It lets really you guys know who the real ones are. It lets you guys know. Should I take this off real quick? Nah, I'm gonna leave it on. This man said gooning stream. What up, Fresh? Tell your friend to beat it. It's time for stream. No new gens. That's funny. What up, Jamer? Appreciate the link. Now we know who's first. Phantom LGBT allegations. Yeah, you'll never. You'll never. Yo, guys. What up, Lit? I see you, bros. Real quick, man. Real quick. Y'all remember the Gru allegations? I've discovered the Gru allegations are true, bro. The Gru, look at this. Look at that profile, bro. Oh my god. I look like Phineas from Phineas and Ferb. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Never in my days. Bro, I never noticed that about myself, that I had that crazy side profile. That's cheating. I gotta work during streams. Number two, but being number two while you work that's basically number one. Thank you for motivation, getting me to edit that video. Oh my god. Corey will come back. Sure, Grandpa. Let's get you to bed. Yeah, they trying to get rid of the boy, man. What's going on, bro? My god. My wife jump scared me. His ex is saying that he abused her emotionally. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it, guys. Yeah, exactly. Even my wife knows what's up. Even my wife knows this is some BS. Even my wife knows this is some BS. But let's talk about it, man. Just real quick before we hop in. I don't know. So, for those of you who don't know, the boy is being accused. I'm getting doxxed. The boy is being accused of emotional abuse and manipulation. What the freak does that mean? We're gonna talk about all that. I guess to start things off, I ain't know Corey like to sleep around like that. Bro, okay, so we're definitely learning some things about Corey that we didn't know. We could only speculate before, but now we know for certain. CORYKENSHIN, he a little freak. He a little freak. I don't know. That don't surprise me on a personal level. I would have guessed that easily. This man traveled. Anyway, we'll talk about it. But it is important to say there's a lot of people accusing him of let's just say it's sexual assault. Everybody's a freak in a way. Exactly. He always talking about booty. Bro. And you going to... Okay, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We're going to get to that. There's a lot of people accusing Corey of sexual assault, sexual allegations, whatever. None of that's true. Even homegirl, I don't know what her name is. She has one of the worst TikTok names I've ever seen in my life. Panda Ninjax Official. I would have thought that was a dude, but hey. Okay. So she has stated there's no sexual assault going on. They said that was 9 years ago. I agree. Yeah, no, this was a hot... This isn't recent at all. And I want to talk about her coming out now and saying something now, and her saying she's not doing it for clout, but the way that she's doing it is come on. I mean, anybody with eyes, the blind can see that she's searching for clout. So why did she brought it up? I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Why not talk to the man on the low? Like, why not just come out to him and just be like, yo, Corey, you hurt me. But we'll talk about all that. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. We gonna gonna see. You know, Miles, all his music slaps. You can play his songs for the stream. I don't know about Miles. Oh, wait, it's wait. Well, I'll circle back to that. She needs money. What up, Liam? So Corey, our freaking boy, bro, our guy is being accused of emotional abuse and manipulation. Whatever that means. Whatever the freak that means. Now, now we talking about the booty looker. The booty looker. No one with a brain is falling for it. Hey, Eric, I agree. Am I saying your name right? I agree, Eric. I totally agree. Hey, Phantom. Yo, Dead World, appreciate the sub. Welcome in. Listen, if y'all don't know, let me break it down to you. And we can watch the videos. They're right here. They're right here. Hopefully nothing crazy pops up. This is her first video. Real quick. I gotta turn this music off. Because we gotta... You're 100% saying it. Your points are so true, man. I have a brain. That's good to know. So peep game, bros. Peep game. So she's saying she's not doing this for clout. She's saying, oh, this is the girl, by the way. She's saying, you know, CORYKENSHIN and I used to date. Here's a video of them, I guess, walking through some mall or hotel or something. By the way, homie put you in that hotel. Let's just go ahead and point that out. You know what I'm saying? Corey, not Corey being toxic. Listen. We gonna talk about that. We gonna talk about that because, you know what I'm saying? I'm a dude. I know how this goes. You know what I'm saying? So let the men speak. I shouldn't have said that. Homegirl, you can speak as much as you want. I'm not saying your points aren't valid because you're a girl. I take that back. Everyone is pushing the story without any context from Corey, like someone didn't off himself because no one wanted to hear his story. No, I don't want to get in voice chat just yet. I will be there for a second. If it wasn't for clout, you wouldn't post on social media. Yeah, Corey's chilling. What up, AWOX? Like the stream, yes, please. Okay, so this is Corey, who definitely put homegirl in that hotel. I'm pretty sure that's a hotel. Look at that carpet. That's hotel carpet right there. Okay, that off rip, that little fish face joint. Listen, man, I'm from the fish facing days. All right, when a girl does this, she's searching for clout. Okay, that fish face, that you don't do that. You don't do that when you're trying to call somebody out. You don't do that when you're trying to expose somebody. You do this when you know that you're bugging. You do this when you know that you're pushing the envelope, that you are about to start some BS. This is bubble bass. When you're about to start some BS, you make this face. When you're about to start trouble in the back of the classroom, you make this face. That's what I'm saying. Why is she doing this now? And why? And okay, we'll talk about that in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Why go and flaunt it to the world like he's a villain instead of saying how it is? People leading on stuff, clout. Exactly. And we're gonna talk about that. Why does it look like the girl from Team Rocket? You're saying this is her? Look, this is her right here. This is her looking at all her notifications pop off right now. All right. So we already know she's starting stuff.
Did you watch me sleep? Did you watch me sleep?
Boom. Matter of fact, let me just play the video. Let me just play the video and then we'll talk about it. I'm gonna just play the video and we're gonna talk about it.
Did you watch me sleep? Did you watch me sleep?
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
What?
I'm sorry. I just got this fetish that I do. You know.
What?
I didn't hurt you. You're good, right?
What'd you do, Corey?
Don't worry about it.
Corey?
Good.
Corey, what did you do?
Do nothing. Look, this camera out of my face. I didn't do anything.
He did something, and I'm gonna find out on the next episode of Nami Vlog.
Dragon Ball Z, where you going with this?
Boom, boom. TikTok, delete that. Nobody likes that stupid little feature. So let's talk about this real quick. Oh, they did more than sleep. That's for dang sure. Apparently Corey wasn't trying to do no sleeping. But real quick, can we ban Pretty Little Baby? The profile picture is from a game about... No, Pretty Little Baby was good, man. How are you? I don't know where you are, but hi. He clapped? Oh, he definitely clapped. Why did Corey tap that? Listen, this is 2015, bro. Because apparently this happened like, 9 years ago or something like that. And if you see Corey, this is definitely like his 2015 to 2017 look right here. Maybe even 2014. I wasn't around back then. I had to go back and rewatch all his videos. What up, Bandit? But so apparently...
Did you watch me sleep? Did you watch me sleep?
So let me just say something real quick. This is Corey. I wouldn't say at the height of his popularity and fame, because he's still, you know what I'm saying, he's hitting #1 on YouTube pretty often. But this is he knows. Look at the hotel. Look at the freaking hotel. He knows he's the man. He knows that he's popping. He knows that one false move and this man's career is over. He also knows that there's a camera pointed dead at his noggin. And you telling me he about to just openly confess on some Ted Bundy, freaking Jeffrey Dahmer type stuff that he's been tripping? He really gonna do that? At the height, I shouldn't say at the height. This man is in progress of peaking. In progress of peaking. Incredibly witty. And literally, his literal career is telling jokes on the internet, essentially, while recording gameplays, cooking videos, skits, whatever. His literal career is to make you laugh. That's his one and only purpose. I shouldn't say purpose. At this point, this is literally what he does. There's no manga. He's not being cast in movies. It's just this. And you telling me he's serious?
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
If y'all heard the jokes, hold on, voice crack, let me run that back. If y'all heard the jokes that I tell my wife, like if she just so happened to record something that I said to her, you would be like, wow, Phantom, you're tripping. And I'll tell you what I'd be saying. I'd be joking about divorce. Oh! You know what I'm saying? I'd be joking about divorce. The littlest thing. I'd be like, my wife cooks dinner, and if I find that it's not salt, there's just not enough salt, I'll joke with her. I'll be like, yo, correct them salt lovers, girl, or I'm divorcing you. Or we're gonna sign them papers. One time I printed out, I like Googled divorce papers on Google. One time I printed this out. and I just saved it. And she did something. It was like minuscule, like something you wouldn't even argue about. Like she like was doing our laundry, and I freaking she folded our socks together, like one of my socks and one of her socks by accident. Like obviously it's not gonna fit my foot, whatever. I was just holding this, and I just handed it to her. Oh, Phantom cheating on his, like, come on now. It's a joke. This man tells jokes for a living, and you think he about to sit here knowing there's a camera to his face and it missed something crazy? First off, ain't nobody watching you while you sleep. Let's just be real with that. I don't like your jawline, but you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry. Corey, you know what I'm saying? He probably wouldn't appreciate that. And I shouldn't make fun of some girl, even though she got a better hairline than me. Doesn't matter. So, this is the video. This is one of the videos that she posted. This is the video that kicked everything off, and this is the video that pisses me off more than anything. Aside from the fact that all of her allegation videos are just freaking reading simulators, this video pisses me off because she says, I'm not doing this for clout. I'm not doing this for clout. I'm not doing this for clout. I'm doing this to spread awareness of emotional and mental abuse. I'm not doing this for clout. If you're not doing this for clout, then let's just watch the video.
Bacon avocado. I dated CORYXKENSHIN, and he hurt me really bad, and I'm not the only one.
Listen. Hear me out, bro. And I'm gonna try to be as sympathetic as I possibly can be. All right? Just hear me out. If you not doing this for clout, why did you use a trending TikTok trend to start this whole thing off? Why? That don't make no sense. No sense whatsoever. She said all this to turn around in the morning today and go on live and say that was a lie and he didn't do anything. Bro, because she's scared of that recoil. Because she knows that, look, if you coming after Corey, me personally, I don't know Corey. I never hung out with him. He hasn't responded to my collab emails, so I wouldn't know. But, I feel like Corey would just approach her in private and be like, yo, let's hash this out. Let's hash this out. But you're going to go on the internet and you're going to try to call this man out and basically ruin his career. If I'm Corey, I'm sending my lawyers after you. Them boys is on the way. Them boys is on the way. I'm hitting you with lawyers. I'm hitting you with legal action, not physically. So you saying you're not doing this for clout? This is a popular, the bacon avocado meme, TikTok, bacon avocado. This meme doesn't make any sense to me. People just saying bacon avocado as fast as they can, but then when they slow it down, they're saying something totally different. If you're not doing this for clout, look at this. You telling me none of these people are after clout right now? Doing the same exact thing as you? Doing the same exact thing? Literally. Look how many people are doing this, and this isn't even fair. More pictures of people doing the trend are popping up on Google than bacon avocado itself. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Look, it's everybody, bro. Everybody's doing it right now. I thought about doing it because I know it can get you the views. Real annoying. Corey just finished addressing an allegation, and now another one he has to talk about. Yeah, but that one was stupid. The booty-looking allegations. And if Corey wants to look at some butt, let him look at some butt. Let him look at some butt. Why is she depressed? Also, great question, Dr. Pepper. Freaking love Dr. Pepper, by the way. Real quick. Okay, so you heard her voice there?
Bacon avocado.
It sound normal, right? It sound like a regular, monotone, normal voice. No fluctuations in the voice. None of that. Now hear this.
I dated CORYXKENSHIN, and he hurt me really bad, and I'm not the only one.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And here's the thing, bro. She added sad music. Okay, let me show you why there's a difference here. Bacon avocado.
Bacon avocado.
Normal. Like I'm talking to you, just normal. Bacon avocado. Now let me show you how she's talking in the other 19 seconds of this video. Let me show you how she's talking. My dog stepped on a bee. She on some Amber Heard type stuff right now. This is Amber Heard 2025, ladies and gentlemen. Amber Heard 2025. And here's the thing. I saw the Netflix documentary about the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trials. I ain't gonna lie. I low-key think Johnny Depp, I don't know, bro. There's something bad there. This not bad, but I don't know. Can I speed up the video? What, 2 times?
Bacon avocado. I dated CORYXKENSHIN, and he hurt me really bad. And I'm not the only one.
Ah! I'm trying not to cringe. Try not to cringe. Try not to cringe challenge 2025. What up, Sophia? If you weren't doing it for clout, you wouldn't post it on TikTok. That's not the place. The place TikTok is only the place where you post for clout. Exactly. This is where you go to try to make yourself known. Yes, cringe. Try not to cringe challenge 2025. Listen, bro. Listen. And I'm not saying that Corey didn't do anything. I'm saying you're tripping. You're fronting. You're doing this for clout. You're trying to hurt the man's career. Why does she have eyelashes on her ears? Hey, man, we're not going to make fun of her. You know what I'm saying? I want her to do well. I want her to be okay. But how you go from talking normal
Bacon avocado.
to... Look at her eyes. Tears swelling up in her eyes.
And he hurt me really bad.
And here's the icing on the cake, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you know she wants you to feel super, super bad for her. Check this out. Not looking at the camera whatsoever. You recorded 2 whole clips. And the second clip, you had to wait until tears started coming in your eyes in order to start recording it to try to sell something here. You're trying to sell that you're in pain and that this is actually and this is like real time still hurting you. You had to wait for them tears because I know how it is, bro. I know how it is. Here's the icing on the cake. Watch this. Watch this. Not looking at the camera. Not looking at the camera. Boom! Boom! Classic Hollywood move, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen it in all the movies. She waits. She waits until the perfect time. Look, she finishes this saying, hurt me really bad. Blink, stares at the camera. This is acting 101, ladies and gentlemen. Acting 101. This is how you portray depression, Dr. Pepper. Or not Dr. Pepper, AWOX. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. This is how you convey emotion. You talking to somebody, let's say I'm talking to you, right? And there's a specific point that I'm really trying to get across to you, right? This is how I would do it. Bro. She hurt me. Or how about this? You could literally anything. The point that I'm trying to make to you, if I'm not looking at you, right? But when I want to make the most impression on you, I'm gonna look at you when I say it. And if I have tears in my eyes, that tells you, oh shoot, this is really affecting this person or whatever, because they finally looked at me. And we all know this subconsciously. We know what she's doing. We know what she's doing. Come on now, it's in every freaking movie you've ever seen, ever. Anytime they want to convey emotion, they do this. This is acting, ladies and gentlemen. Acting. Welcome to class. This is your professor for the evening. Just get a bottle of water and put some water in your eyes and then start recording. Or think of like puppies, think of something very sad. And then, because you recorded 2 whole clips.
Bacon avocado.
And I don't see no tears in your eyes. 0. None. No emotion. None whatsoever. I'm thinking this is a regular TikTok clip. You even put the bacon avocado thing and everything. And the Oscar goes to Panda in Jacksonville. In Jacksonville? You live in Jacksonville? You live in Florida? You a fellow Floridian? Is that what I'm getting out of this? I don't know. I don't know. Corey, don't mess with these Florida girls. Bunch of actresses. We got Disney down the street. We got this is a cast member. Now we know. This is a freaking cast member. Did her nose turn red?
Bacon avocado.
Ah, bro, look at her, bro. Okay, you know how when you cry or when you're like upset, your face kind of gets hot, and you know, certain, especially if you have lighter skin like she does, certain parts of your face will get like red and kind of get upset. Look at her nose. Look how red her nose is. Rudolph, the red nose crybaby. Look at this. Nose looks normal. Cheeks look, you know, I mean, you can tell she did her makeup, you know what I'm saying, trying to get dolled up for the video. That's cool. No diss on that. No diss at all. This is women. This is what women do. Men, you know what I'm saying, we brush our hair, whatever. Peep game. Everything looks normal.
Bacon avocado.
Watch when she starts crying. Look at her nose. Yo, red here, like she was, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this hurts so bad. Bro, you literally waited until you gathered emotion to start recording the second clip. This just proves my point. You already got tears in your eyes. And then you do the classic look at the camera to make your point. Boom. Hold on. Hold on. Here it comes. We're fishing, ladies and gentlemen. We're fishing.
Bacon avocado.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So the allegations are that Corey emotionally abused her. Now here's some screenshots. Here's some screenshots on the matter. Now here's the thing. What do you rate Superman out of 10? I actually haven't seen it, Jason. I feel kind of bad. Some big proof in general. We got big proof in general. What do we got? What do we got? New intel, folks.
There is no SA between me and Corey. Like
y'all
the SA happened to me when I was younger.
a whole different person.
And it has nothing to do with him. Like, and I said that many times in my letter. I never said it. You guys kind of assume because of his
your
wording
fault.
in the video.
It's your fault. You started this.
That he's saying something weird, like, but he was.
You started the wildfire, and then talking about some. Oh, I didn't mean it. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Being playful, and he was like saying like things like.
Thank you. Thank you for saying
like,
that.
A laugh, like.
So then, why did you post that video? And she's talking here. Let me show you which video she's talking about, just so we know. Just to have the context in front of us. She's talking about this video. Remember how he said he was watching her sleep?
I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
She's talking about this video right here. She's saying in that video, he says something and it was playful. Let's run it back.
Saying like things like.
Thank you. Thank you for saying
like,
that.
A laugh, like in the video. That he's saying something weird, like, but he was being playful.
So then, why did you post that as part of your little campaign to make Corey seem like this? Yo, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a little bit because I do think that there is something to it. I do think there's something to it. Perhaps there's something here in that Corey, intentionally, unintentionally, whatever, had kind of messed with her emotions. Listen, as a dude, I know how that goes. We're stupid, low-key. Men are stupid. Women, you're 100% correct. Men are dumb. Not that dumb, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we don't know. And we don't mean it. I have had to go back. This is way before YouTube days. I have had to go back and apologize to my ex-girlfriends, saying like, yo, years later, in hindsight, I realized like I was a jerk, man, and I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I went to them, apologized. I told them like, look, I'm not expecting you to accept the apology, whatever the case may be, doesn't really matter. I know how it is, bro. We don't mean to do things because we think we're wired differently. But to say, oh, but he was being playful, then why did you use that as a piece of evidence? Look at the freaking caption. Point of view. And this is her Jacksonville official. This is her TikTok. Point of view. You didn't know this was one of the videos you look back on and realize he never cared. He just wanted to see how long you let him hurt you. This is literally, quite literally, one of your pieces of evidence against Corey. But then you're going to double back talking about he was being playful. Remember what I said? Remember what I said? Acting 101, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your first class on how to sell. So Corey hurt you for 10 years, but never posted it back then, but now. What up, Dark? How are you? She trying to deport Corey. She must have cried all night for this. Dog, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So these are part of the screenshots. She took some screenshots. This is all part of it, ladies and gentlemen. These are her screenshots. Look, there goes her Jacksonville name. These are apparent screenshots. Is this Discord? I don't know. It looks like Discord. What's going on right now? We're talking about Corey, bro. They're trying to cancel the boy again. She's acting like YouTube and Corey goes platinum when he comes back and they trying to take down one of his videos from 9 years ago. Facts, bro. She's like, let me get the onions ready. Hey, yo, homegirl is cutting onion. Oh, God. Okay, so... Okay. And again, this is one of her. She's claiming, oh, he never... I didn't say he sexually assaulted me. So then what's this screenshot? There's nothing else to talk about on this screenshot. Nothing. This is apparently Corey saying, you were never used for sex. I need to make sure you understand that. I loved you. Like I said, I didn't have my stuff together. Obviously, he doesn't say stuff. He says something else. M the Blade, how you feeling tonight? What's good? And her response, you love me. How is that possible? This is what she chose to screenshot. Okay? Don't come at me. I didn't this is not, I didn't clip this. Y'all saw, I just came upon the jaunt. So, your ring is so cool. This jaunt? Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah. Oh, I didn't say he sexually assaulted me. Then what is this screenshot? What else is there to talk about here? What else am I supposed to gather from this screenshot? Specifically, you cropped this, not me. I didn't crop this. I didn't crop this. This is you. Let's keep going. I'm the same. I don't fudge any. Oh man, Corey. I'm gonna be real with you. I think this is the most incriminating thing. Not incriminating. I think this is the most shocking thing. And really, it doesn't even shock me. Slim Shady haircut. Shut up. Yes, I'm married. The difference between you and I is that I don't do it with just anyone because I was sexually abused. I'm not saying for you to feel bad or whatever, but for you to understand. I know you told me that. I didn't know I got lumped into the category with the person that did that because I was being used for that. I guess that time when you told me how you felt was not real too. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Oh, I'm not claiming he sexually abused me. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. There's something there. Yes, you are. Homegirl, you're lying. You still seeing someone? I'm trying to mess your life up some more. Blah, 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 blah. Apparently, this is back in the day. Or I don't know when this was. Who knows? And why is Corey chatting on Xbox? Who does that? Are those servers still up anymore? Who uses Xbox to flirt? Please, somebody help! This man's a millionaire, can fly you to any part of the world, and he's trying to bang on Xbox? Come on! Stop it! I'm pulling up to the crib. I'm not on Xbox with it. Bro, I'm calling you. Hey, what you doing tomorrow? You trying to eat it, pasta in Italy? He's in Paris right now, chilling. What are you doing? What is it? Who talks on Xbox? He's offline. She's accusing him of only wanting her for the puth while they were dating. She says it's not SA, but then she's posting screenshots like this. What does this communicate other than essay? Or the accusation of essay? Honestly, I think the worst part, the only thing... Shut up, Yar. I know you're on Corey's side, but her friend debunked these messages and said that they fake. Did they? Camille, are you serious? And I wouldn't say I'm on Corey's side. I would say I'm on the side of you're clearly fronting. I even said it a couple of minutes ago, Camille, that I do think that there was some manipulation going on, but I don't think he meant it as manipulation. Because I'm a guy. I know how it goes. You told me that? Yeah, you told me they faked it, but you didn't say that their friend confirmed it or whatever. I'm sorry, bro. I see that acting. You talking about... Like, I think the worst part about all this, on Corey's part, is the fact that he was blatantly cussing. But when were these messages? We don't even know. Were these yesterday? Are these fake too? Oh, you're saying these messages are fake. Where can we see that? Can we see that these are fake? Hold on. Can we go to her TikTok? Can we go to her TikTok real quick? I want to see. How am I the third top fan? I don't know. It's a brand new feature, so it could be fake. Or not fake, but it could be a little messed up. They're from 2018. Yeah, you sent me this. The account was made yesterday. This account was made yesterday. She made a new TikTok? See, she running. Case closed. Caso cerrado. She's running, ladies and gentlemen. She's running. Running for her freaking life. We're on the side of facts. One major fact is if you're posting on TikTok, you're clout chasing. 1000%. If you're posting on TikTok using trending memes. Using trending memes. You're chasing, man. And it's okay. It's cool. I'm doing it to I'm trying to get out there. I'm trying to get my name up. I'm trying to see the checks. I don't want to go to work no more. I'm with you, baby. I just like you can't do this and then backpedal. Not 24 hours later, talking about some. I'm not chasing clout. I'm not accusing of essay. Oh, the messages were fake. Yo, if I'm Corey, it's legal action. It's legal action, bro. If I'm Corey, you just try. Hey, first off, if I'm Corey, hey, if I did anything, man, I apologize. I apologize. How can I make it up to you? Do you want me to make a video saying like, yo, I made some mistakes in the past, blah, 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 but you got to come on that video and you have to confirm that it was an essay. You need to be there. If I'm gonna make this video, it's a collab. You need to be there because you tried to accuse me of essay. Look at this. What is this if not that? And I'll make a video, but you got to be on it. You got to show your face from the comfort of your own crib. Comfort of your own crib. Screen record. I want everything. I want everything. I want you, bro. In the TikTok, she screen records. The messages above says it's 2018. Oh, okay. I feel that. Trying to accuse someone of essay, try to ruin their life is permanently, bro. And then backpedaling not a day later. You didn't even wait 24 hours to tell people, oh, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant by posting this video with this caption. And then, mind you, following it up with this.
Bacon avocado.
You put captions and everything so that the deaf could fall for your lies. You put captions so nobody misunderstood. The blind can hear you and the deaf can read your lips and the captions as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about y'all. Helen Keller can even say that this is a lie. I'm saying she's mostly wrong, but Corey is someone also in the wrong, possibly. Yeah, Corey. I mean, let's be real, bro. Let's be real. Corey, if this is you, there's some explaining to do. All right, there's some explaining to do, but. I mean, come on, dude. There's a huge difference between, and by the way, This right here, this has context written all over it. Corey was a player. He's a bro. You have to understand, bro. You have to. Okay, let me peel back the curtain for you guys. As a man, as a married man, and as a man. All right, let me peel back the curtain for y'all. And as a once player, I used to be in the streets. I'm gonna just let y'all know that right now. I used to be in the streets with it. I could pull my mom in the room and she'll tell you. It was a different girl every 2 weeks or something like that. Every couple of months, it was a different girl. I know how it goes. I know how it goes. This has context written all over it. This has context written. There is previous conversations behind this. This is not out of the blue. This is not, hey, you know, you've never talked to me like this. This is, they have had conversations where she probably said, matter of fact, we know she said, as a matter of fact. We know that she said this. Boom. We know that she made him feel bad. She manipulated him. As a matter of fact. And we know it. We know it. Look how he feels. I didn't know I got lumped into the category. What category, Corey? The category of being SA'd. What do we do? What do we do? You threw him in that category. We want to talk about manipulation? Let's talk about it, baby. Let's talk about it. Manipulation. Bro, this is manipulation. This is democracy manifest. This is manipulation manifest right freaking here, guys. Right here. Look, I didn't know I got lumped into the category of somebody who SA'd you because I was being used for that. Oh, and when you told me how you felt, I guess that wasn't real too. So you just and then UAV inbound. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. You threw him in there. Can we read the perfect little slideshow that she gaslit so many people? Oh God. Oh, the reading simulator. Oh God. Yeah, where she said a whole lot of nothing. If you guys haven't seen this, bro, you go to her TikTok and you check it out. She talks a lot. She says a whole lot of hoopla. Y'all remember that clip? Corey low-key in the wrong, but she's just trying to ruin his image permanently, which is horrible. I mean, again, as a former gigolo, I shouldn't say that. I'm making light. As a former screw up, man. I used to hop around before my wife, and she knows this too. So if y'all plan on messaging her, telling her, oh, you should know this about your husband, she knows. She knows. We've been in public and I'll point out, I'll be like, yo, just to let you know, that girl over there is my ex. If for some odd reason she comes up to me and says hello, I just want you to know. It's she knows. So don't even try. Don't even worry about it. She knows. As a former gigolo myself, you don't always mean it. You don't really mean it. You're just kind of going with whatever your body is telling you to go with. But it's clear that he wasn't SAing nobody. She even says it, but then why post the screenshots? Why lump him in the category of, you know, and I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm sorry that, you know, Panda, that's terrible. That's terrible that happened to you in the past. We're not making light of that whatsoever. And I hope nobody, I'm sure people are, because this is the internet, and the internet is jacked up. But we're not. On this channel, we're not. Playing someone isn't sexual assault. Exactly. You hooked up with a millionaire who travels the globe, and you thought, and never spoke about you. Never. This is the first any of us are ever hearing of you. Except for people who may have seen your previous TikToks or whatever. When you shared videos of you and Corey. But is this even this is probably the first time anybody has ever seen this footage. Listen, if we didn't know, we didn't know. You dated a millionaire who travels the globe, who literally is in movies. And you thought, in his early 20s, and you thought that, and you was giving up the butt. You was giving up the butt. Sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can't do that. You thought that you was in this like crazy serious relationship, and I don't know, man. I view things differently, so I'll put that out there. But you was giving out butt to Corey, a millionaire who travels the world and has women dropping at his feet, and you thought that it was, and he's not even fully developed. This man was like in his early 20s. What was you thinking? But I'll give you this. You were also, I don't know how old you are. I'm assuming you're roughly around his age. I would assume. You were also in your early 20s. You didn't know any better. So I don't fault you for that. But now you're going to come back almost a decade later and pull this? Because we didn't see this a decade ago. This is 2025. This is, according to you, years later. What are you trying to accomplish? I hate that, bro. I hate that. And we're talking about, hold on, if you just go to CORYKENSHIN, right, and you go to the allegations or whatever, I think this is where I found that link to her TikTok. Where's that link at? Here. I'm trying to find that link that I used on my phone to get to the, was it this one? Even Yahoo is reporting on this, John. And look at your profile picture. Look at your profile picture. Look at your profile. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Look at this reading simulator. Listen to this music. If any of y'all took the time to read this, you deserve an award. I skim read them. I never skim read something so fast in my life. This is where she says a whole lot of nothing. I need to read this one out loud. When I met you, I was at the lowest point of my life. AKA you manipulated me. Come on. She manipulated you, huh? Really? 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 Is that so? You just a victim. You just What do we do? What do we say? What do we do? What do we say? Ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, look. Oh, by the way, she doesn't say it. Let's just play the video. I'm sorry.
I want to make this clear that, and this is very important. I'm saying this literally with all my heart. This was never about defaming Corey at all.
Arcade, I agree.
It literally was me venting about something that happened to me in the past that did hurt me. I felt at that moment that I
not buying it.
Share with people that may have similar experiences.
Not buying
like
it.
I did, and that's basically it. So basically, what I'm gonna show you now is everything pertaining to the situation. As proof, this was literally not intended to attack.
Yes, it was.
Or have attacks towards Corey.
We know it was.
Stop the essay allegations.
They're your fault.
Towards him. That is not true. And
yo, if I'm Corey, it's legal action. Straight up. We know it's essay allegations. Or maybe not allegations, but the implication of essay. We know it is. Because this caption don't mean nothing else besides that. This don't mean nothing else. But continue.
Not what I said. There was no cheating or pregnancy. There was no editing of messages. Those were literally rumors that they made you guys believe because they were trying to bring traction to their content. Oh,
I guess you would know all about that, wouldn't you?
other creators or whoever was trying to say something or do something.
Dark, I'm saying, why not just go to the man? Like I said, I've made mistakes with women in the past, and I just hit him up. I messaged him. I said, yo, you know, in hindsight, 2020, I recognize what I did was whack. You know what I'm saying? And I apologized. I mean, what else can you do? No SA, but you know what I'm saying? I was a jerk. I was rude. I said things. Who hasn't? You've all said things. We've all said things. Even the great CORYKENSHIN. Come on, man. Like what are we doing? Okay, so what are we actually talking about here?
I literally said, and I'm emphasizing this because people keep thinking that this is...
All right, so Spamton and Naoto is the best girl, and I'm not lying. This is the girl that's accusing Cory of, well, not SA, all right? Not SA, but accusing him of manipulating her, taking advantage of the fact that she was SA'd in the past, I guess to get some butt. Can we react to Miles' song? Why are we talking about Miles? So, what a turn. This is yeah. So this is her. This is her TikTok. This is her latest TikTok, by the way. Clearing the air of what she's saying and not saying.
What I wanted, and this is not what I wanted, but I literally was not looking for follows or attention or any.
Yeah, she wasn't looking for any clout. Used a incredibly trending meme on TikTok to start this whole thing. And if you don't believe me, literally, there's nothing before that. There's nothing before that. It's gaming videos. It's her trying to do her thing. And yo, shout out. I hope it goes well. May not after this, but it's all this. It's just her life. You know what I'm saying? Her first video is literally that.
I just really want. I literally said, and I'm emphasizing this because
I'm not using this for. I'm not doing this for clout.
This is.
Come on now.
What I wanted, and this is not what I wanted. But I literally was not looking for follows or attention or any clout. I literally just posted it just from my experience and to heal from my experience.
There are so many ways to heal. There are so many ways to talk about your experience. There are so many outlets. There are so many other ways you could have done that. There's so many ways. You used a trending TikTok to do it. Guarantee if you would have reached out to Cory, he would, you know, at some point reach back. You know, could have talked to him, said, "Yo, man, I need some closure. I need some closure. I need to talk about this. I need to get this out of my system. So I'm gonna come to you because I feel you've done this to me. I need to get this out. I can't hold it in. I need to talk to you. I need something. I don't need money, whatever. Apparently, if you're not looking for clout, I don't need none. I need that closure, Cory. I need that closure, Cory. You didn't do that though. Because if you did, you're very comfortable sharing screenshots. We don't have those screenshots. We don't got nothing like that. We get this. So you ain't go to the man. From what we can tell, you ain't go to the man. You went to TikTok and used a trending meme to get him. You're trying to get him. You're trying to get him. And here you are doubling back saying you're not. Sorry.
I want to address the fake messages that have been going around, or tweets, or whatever it is that people are editing, and they're fake. If it's anything outside my TikTok, they're fake. People are obviously taking that so they could bring traction to their channel. If it's anything that I need to talk about, it's gonna be on my channel only, and that's it. I gave what I had to clear up the false allegations against Corey, and that content creators made up is not fair to him or me.
But you're one of them.
It was not
You're one of them.
about that at all. If it's not dropped on my TikTok, please, 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 it's not legit. And not for me.
Imagine if this was 2 months ago. I would have been. It would have been when you realize you're a cave diver for clout. Yeah, it would have been one of those cave diver memes with the shoes.
Anything on Twitter pertaining to the situation at all is not legit. If you need to refer to my TikTok, and it's not for
Devondre was
attention,
good.
but literally to verify, I have no friends involved in this. It's my experience, y'all. People who claim to
Show your face. I want to see those tears again.
be friends, unless said by me, are just looking for attention. That's basically it. Literally making rumored lies is crazy to me, because it's likely trolls and creators making this a trend. Like, literally, that's exactly what's happening.
Making this a trend. I can't believe you guys would take my emotional damage and my pain and my suffering and turn it into a trend. I can't believe you. You sons of bitches. I can't believe you. You're just evil. My fault. I shouldn't have cussed. My bad. My bad. Sorry. I'm sorry. This is low-key making me ticked off, because why is she literally not talking it out with him? Yeah, bro. I'm saying.
And people are literally editing.
Oh! Cue the music.
Making false messages, fake accounts, and false claims. So please be aware of that. Please.
Amen, JPZ. So this is where I did see this part, which I appreciate. She did prove that this is a screen recording, or that this is from her Xbox messages. So we can say that these are legit. You know, they're not doctored in any way. I kind of want to read these. I hope you keep your word on that, but if I'm not, I'm glad to hear from you. We'll always wish you well no matter what. Really? Are we sure about that? You wishing him well. Listen, you're hurt, and you're allowed to be hurt. Panda in Jacksonville official, you are allowed to be hurt. You are allowed. 1000%. Nobody is hopefully taking that away from you. You are allowed to be hurt, and if you feel hurt, then you know, hey, that's how you feel, and that's valid. That's valid. Does it mean that, you know, he meant it to hurt you or anything? No, but you it is okay for you to feel hurt. But you out here, and Corey's not my friend. Again, he hasn't responded to my my cooking collaboration emails, so I've never talked to Corey a day in my life. I'm just saying, like, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. You coming out, you're making it seem like he essayed, and then you're doubling back saying he didn't essay, and you know, you're saying that he manipulated you when you're low-key manipulating him as well. Like, it doesn't add up, man. The math isn't mathing. The math isn't mathing. Now, this is the most shocking piece of this, is that Corey would talk like this. But then again, I'm also not shocked, because if you guys have seen my Chica's Magic Rainbow playthrough, or my Cuphead gameplay, my FNAF Rewritten 87 gameplay, just like 2 minutes ago, I said something crazy. That's how it goes. Exactly. That's how it goes, man. But this is the most incriminating piece against Corey, is that he dropped the F-bomb. And again, when was this? We don't even know when this was. Do you still have Bean Boozles? Nah, I gotta buy some more. That's the worst part. Let's read these. There's between me and you is that I don't do it with anyone because I was SA'd. Like I said, I didn't have my stuff together. Nobody does in their early 20s. Nobody, bro. I can tell you from experience, man. I can tell you from experience. She admitted she edited it, or had someone else edit what? What you mean? The messages? Nah, don't do that. Are you for real? Mads, where can I find this information? For a long time, I thought it was me. That's why it upsets me. So when you said you loved me, that seems so, I don't know. The day when you told me how you felt, you were on the phone, I started to cry because to me, it felt genuine. Literally the next day, we stopped talking again. I'm not going to lie and say what happened did not bother me, because it did. And I'm sorry that right now I'm just saying a whole bunch of things. We know. We know you saying a whole bunch of nothing. We know. You have to understand, for a long time, it felt like there was something wrong with me. And that's why you did what you did. No worries. You have a right to ask whatever and say whatever. It was never anything you did. And at the peak of whatever we had going on, I'm sure I loved you. I don't mean to laugh. I'm not making fun of a situation. I'm just saying, yo, Corey, low-key, middle school type breakup. I'm saying. Play 6-7? What is that? She does this every year? It's on Twitter. Can scroll back. But apparently, old girl was asking people to edit the screenshot. She dropped audio of her admitting she was also into Corey's sleepy thing. Had a side man while dating Corey and tried to play it off. Corey finally got tired of her, cut her off, and was just leaking Corey whole friend group numbers, and even has sexual whatever. What is this? I'm really sorry for my Suey joke. I upset Twitter. DJN, stay upset. Not my problem. What? Take a break off Twitter. Reposting the same stuff talking about I made such a worse. What? What is this? I don't understand these. People assume because of his wording, that's what I meant. It's your wording! Yours! Not his, yours!
I just really want to make this clear.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, bro. Did she post anything else? I don't think so. I don't understand why you're gonna sit here and say that you've been SA'd and that this hurts you and all this other stuff. First off, unpin these two videos. We don't give a damn about your repo gameplay and your Call of Duty, whatever this is, Dead by Daylight. Don't nobody care. Pin this. Why don't you pin this? If it's so important, and if this really hurts you, you still got these two videos pinned. I'm not looking for clout. You sure? You sure? Come on now. It's okay. It's cool. Listen, I'm trying to. I'm trying to get out there too. Follow me. I get no motion. I'm trying to figure this out too. But come on, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. So you directly saying that he hurt you, wasn't spreading allegations of SA. And by the way, in this video, you say you're not the only one. Listen to the voice crack. Listen to... Oh, man. This is painful to watch, but not because I believe her. It's painful to watch because I don't. I've seen too much of this, man. I've seen too much of this. And listen, again, Panda and Jax. If you really feel pain and if you're really hurt, cool. I don't know, it kind of feels like you've already talked about it with him. And it just feels like you're bringing this up just to bring it up. It feels like you're bringing this up just to bring it up. You're just trying to start stuff. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on TikTok. No shame. I'm looking for clout. But I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't freaking know, dude. There's not much I have to say. There's not much else I have to say. I am gonna join voice chat. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Who's in voice chat? Nobody's in voice chat right now. Here, let's talk. But this is incriminating right here.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
stop.
there is no SA between me and Corey. Like
Like,
the S,
y'all
Hello?
are
the
She
SA
says it. There's no
happened
SA. What up,
to
Katie?
me when I was younger.
a whole
And
different
we're not-
person.
That's and it has nothing to do with him. Like, and I said that
So
many
what
times
happened
in my letter
between
and
you
never
and
said it.
Joker?
You guys.
You said what happened between me and Joker?
Yeah.
Bro. Why you... What? Whole new allegations. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and switch topics. We're just chilling now. I'm over it. I'm done talking about it. It pissed me off enough. Listen, if y'all want my verdict, I think that it's not that easy. I don't think it's that easy of a thing to just say, is he guilty or not? Guilty of what? Guilty of what? We still don't even know.
Yeah, at
What?
this point, it's like, what do we even know?
What is he guilty? What is he guilty of? What'd he do? He smashed? And then he flew around the world and probably smashed other girls too? That's your fault. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you get with a young millionaire thinking that, like, apparently, I don't know. I feel like you should be guilty. You guilty of being stupid. You guilty of thinking that everything was going to be sweet. You was going to get with a young millionaire, and you just thought he was so different. I'm over here scratching. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Even though Corey, you know what I'm saying, is a believer and whatnot. Yo, I mean, you couldn't have been that naive. But apparently you were, and you feel bad about it. What up, Skulls? You feel bad about it, and you're making it seem like it's all his fault, and he manipulated you. You manipulated him too, making him feel like he was guilty of somehow, you know, like he said, joining this group in your mind of men that hurt you and sexually assaulted you. Like somehow he's thrown into that category. So you manipulated him too. Let's talk about that. When do we get that conversation? What if he just came out, big and avocado? I was accused of sexually assaulting somebody and it hurt me real bad, and I'm not the only one. What if he did that?
Bacon avocado. I was gaslit. Wait,
I am not DJ Khaled. Don't ever call me DJ Khaled again, bro.
wait. Does it remind me? You know that scene on the Boondocks where it's like, she made like fried chicken for this black guy, and then she was like, "This chicken is cold," and got smacked.
Yeah.
And then she moved to Hong Kong.
It's cold.
She got taken to
When
Hong
she
Kong
married-
and then got smacked by
Yeah.
Chinese.
Yeah, she marries the yeah, that Thanos gauntlet mug is fire. Yo, shout out to my mom, bro. She hooked me up for my birthday. Yeah, nah, I don't know, dude. I feel like she did that to herself. David, welcome in, man. Appreciate you, big dog. Another one. This man called me DJ Khaled. You
You sneeze.
Bro, I don't like this, man. I don't like this at all. And again,
Yo, is my hold on? I'm like bugging the fuck out.
we hear you. I don't
know if the Xbox ones are fake or not.
I don't think they're fake. I think they're apparently people. There's been a couple people in this stream telling me that she admitted that those messages were doctored, but they didn't. Like where? I haven't seen anything like that.
I mean, everybody knows that the Discord ones were fake, but just no one knows the Xbox.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I mean, eventually Corey's gonna drop, right? And he'll have to. If he addressed the booty looking situation, he'll address this one for sure. Right?
Oh, this one's a bit more like serious.
This is way more serious. I don't think he comes out about
Yeah.
this anytime soon. I think low key, I think he disappears for a little while. I think he chews on this. I think he chews on this for a little while, and then he comes back and he drops a video addressing it.
This nigga already disappeared.
Low
And
key.
then like the "we just got him back" comments are gonna go crazy.
I don't know. I think that, and I'm speaking also. Here's what you have to remember. I'm speaking from the perspective of someone who used to. All right, let me give y'all an example. And this is me. I'm being vulnerable because y'all gonna be like, "Oh, Phantom, what do you know?" I know a lot. Trust me. There was one time I was dating this chick, and we were together for about a year. And during this time in my life, I was not a Christian. Not that faith has anything to do with it, but I wasn't somebody who held myself to a high standard of anything. All right. If I saw something I liked, I went after it. No ifs, ands, or buts. It didn't matter what the situation was. Like if I was in a relationship or not. I was in a relationship with this girl for about a year. I started feeling emotions for her cousin. I couldn't control myself. I knew I was about to cheat on her for her cousin. So I went to her. I said, look, I'm too immature to stop myself. I don't want to cheat on you. So I'm going to just leave you. Horrible. I know.
Damn.
Horrible. And I said this to her face too. I met up with her in person and I told her, I'm going to just be straight with you. Me and your cousin got this thing going on. We haven't done nothing yet. I feel like I'm going to.
So she can't have you. No one will.
What you mean?
Like, I don't know.
What I'm trying to say is, I did that. I was. That's how much of a jerk I was. I know what it is. I know what she's trying to get at. That's the kind of stuff she's talking about. Is that he did stuff like that to her? But listen, you wording it in a way that makes it seem like he was messing with you while you was asleep. And again, I was also in my younger. I think I was like 17 when I did all that stuff. 17, 18 or whatever. Why did you get with a young millionaire thinking that stuff was going to be sweet? Low key, your fault.
How big was he back then?
Well, from those videos, that looked like his like 2017 era, 2017, 2015 era, in which he was like, bro, he was climbing crazy.
That was like a Happy Wheels
He
era,
was
right?
getting there.
Yeah, Happy Wheels era.
Back then, money actually mattered.
Yeah. Oh, baby, it's time era is what that looked like to me. Maybe somewhere like, give or take 2 years. Why would you do that? No young man can handle that. Even Corey. Clearly, we've seen the messages. He was a little bit on his freakazoids. You would have known that too. Panda Jack's official. You would have known that. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't know. I feel like you walked in on that. You walked into that.
It's just crazy to me that like the Xbox messages were not enough, so she had to go forward to Discord profile and talk to herself.
Yeah, Katie. Oh, baby, it's time. It's time for me to accuse. Listen, I think personally, I think that Corey, he definitely, I shouldn't say definitely, he probably was, a little cold, like most men are when they're young and they're just not just trying to get some butt, but even when they're in a relationship, like, I mean, I gave an example of myself. And I'll say this, before I started feeling for that girl's cousin, I did have really strong feelings about her. Her, not her cousin. I had really strong feelings about her. I didn't like to be apart from her. Like I at that time was telling her I loved her. I know now that I didn't actually love her and it was just puppy love. And she would say the same thing too, I'm sure. But I had strong, we spent a lot of time together. There was times where like weeks at a time I was staying at her crib. You know what I'm saying? Like we were just together all the time. And then all of a sudden my young man passions led me somewhere else. Corey's not the only one. You know what I'm saying? But to group him with somebody that SA'd, that's crazy. That's crazy. And then to double back, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We know clout chasing when we see it. And why didn't you just go to him? If you're really in pain, which I'm sure you are, you know, stuff happened to me in the past that still affects me to a degree. I still think about it from time to time. It bothers me. But you don't see me making videos calling him out. If it's that serious, I just go to him. Yo, I need some closure. Man, what happened between us, I still can't get over it. Can you help me one more time? Can we try to can I get something from you as far as closure is concerned? Because this is still on my mind. It still bothers me. Who's to say he wouldn't help you? He wouldn't say like, yo, you know, yeah, I mean, whatever. He even says it in the screenshots. In those old screenshots, he says, yo, you have the right to ask whatever. You have the right. He knows he goofed. He knows it. But you're not doing that here. You are not. This is what I hate, bro. This is what I hate. Her words. I'm just trying to spread awareness. Awareness of what?
That he likes butt.
That he likes.
He was a bad boyfriend 10 years ago.
Who wasn't a bad boyfriend 10 years ago? Who wasn't?
For all the women out there. CORYKENSHIN.
I was a bad boyfriend 2 years ago.
And he hurt me.
Come on now. Who wasn't? You dated a young millet. Anyway, you're saying he hurt me real bad. I'm trying to spread awareness. Spread awareness of what? Oh, just in case anybody else has experienced this too. Okay, so let me ask you this. Let's flesh this out. What happens now? Let's say there's other women out there who have experienced similar things and feel like they've been manipulated and whatever. What do they gain from your TikTok? What happens now? Y'all gonna meet up and have like a small group at a coffee shop? Talk about your feelings? Like what actually happens now? What? Flesh this out for me. What happens now? They make TikToks too, calling out their exes? But to what end? To what end? What is this game? What happens? What's the outcome? I can't figure it out. Other than people feel sorry for you.
Jealousy.
People feel bad for you. You get a bunch of boo-hoos. And you feel good. You feel better because now people see this person the way that you see them. Which, by the way, we know is what you want. Because in those freaking reading simulator TikToks you posted, that's what you said multiple times. I want y'all to see him for who he really is.
Yeah, a human.
I want you to see him for who he really was. Because who knows if he's still like that?
Mm-hmm. A lot can change within a few years.
Bro, 6 months can change everything. We've seen it.
It doesn't even need to take a year.
We've
Just
seen
like a week.
You know what I'm saying? Like one conversation, bro. Like,
well, it only takes a day for her to change her story.
I'm saying.
Straight up.
I'm saying. She's trying to ruin him for what? That's what I'm. Hey, but the thing is like, I'm trying to figure out the answer to her question. I'm trying to play advocate. Okay, let's say you're just spreading awareness. For what? What happens though? For mental manipulation, you know, emotional manipulation. Okay, so are you gonna start like a foundation or some shit? Like the mentally abused found. Like what happens now? What happens?
She's trying to take him down.
But that's not what she said though. Like I'm trying to figure out where are you going with this. You said you just want to spread awareness. So what? So you gonna start like a book club? Are you gonna meet up with the people that feel the same way?
It's
just bad vocabulary. Clearly, that's not what she was going for.
Not at all.
Kind of say what they think makes sense. That makes no sense.
Everybody, bro, Amber Heard did the same exact thing. I'm suing Johnny Depp publicly to spread awareness. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. That's not how that works. Nobody believes that. Nobody. Did y'all see that Amber Heard Johnny Depp documentary on Netflix?
That shit was too long.
I literally saw it like I want to say like a week or two ago. I stayed up and I just binged it. I just watched it on one of my off days.
Did she actually show
Based
me
on
that?
the things that's going on these days, I should probably take a look.
I watched it, bro. I watched because that trial happened years ago. That was like right after the pandemic or something like that. Yeah, it was like right after the pandemic that trial happened or during it, whatever. And she lost. She lost.
Wait, can I say something?
What?
I seen this video. It just really ticked me off because they were pointing like they try to switch the blame and say that we are still at fault, like the Corey friends, because we get like too clingy to him,
Oh,
and that because we're just defending him, and this is why, like, victims don't want to come out and say anything to these big creators.
I mean, in a way,
I
some
I
niggas know dick riders.
I can understand that 100%. This man said these hoes ain't loyal.
These hoes ain't loyal.
Oh God, I can understand that, and I definitely feel bad for her because the samurai, some of the samurai, bro, we be tripping. I wouldn't say I wouldn't be saying that's what I'm doing. I would say that coming from the perspective of a man who has made mistakes in the past, that I've had to reach back to multiple women and apologize for. And say like, yo, you know, I was a jerk to you and I said things to you that were super whack and whatever. And I apologized to him and we moved on with our lives. And if they hit me up saying like, yo, I need closure, it'd be a rat. Like I'll talk to them like, yo, what's good? Like, how can I, whatever, what can I say? Like, how can I, whatever, whatever I can do to help them. But like calling people out. And that's the thing is you're gonna sit there and you're gonna say, oh, his fans are just trying to defend him, and you're trying to. Of course they are. Of course they are. Did you think they wouldn't? Did you not just see the ridiculous booty looking allegations and how that went? And you thought that this was gonna turn out any different? I mean, talk to me. I'm trying to understand Panda Jack's official. Is this how Jacksonville women think? Then I ain't going to Jacksonville. Keeping my ass in Orlando. They're so loyal they're tweaking for him. And that's the thing too, bro. You look at her page, it's like you're not really trying nothing here. Like there's no rebranding, nothing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not buying it though. That's all I know. I'm sure that if he hasn't already, there's things he needs to apologize for. To her, though, not to the world. Because it's not the world's bit. Well, it shouldn't have been the world's business. I guess now it
I was
is.
gonna bet he already like.
Oh, I guarantee
really
it.
is supposed to be.
I guarantee he already apologized. And Zig, you're right. It's nobody's business. This has nothing to do with anybody. You just roped us in, but for what? What does this do? Does this force him to respond? He probably already. As a matter of fact, we already saw the screenshots. He already said, like, you know, you have a right to feel how you feel. You have a right to say what you say. They've already had this conversation, guaranteed. So what are you doing? Oh, you guys are just trying to defend him. Look what you're doing. My fault, Bandit. What were you gonna say? I like totally cut you off.
All right, no. The thing is with the screenshots, I ain't heard none of y'all niggas talk about this. Is that it started off with like him a year after they broke up. This nigga texted her again because he wanted to fuck, bro. Like that's the craziest shit to me.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, again, I can also, because I don't know how many relationships you guys have been in.
Wait, are you talking about Discord or like Xbox?
The Xbox ones.
Oh,
because he definitely hit her up. He was trying to get some butt. Let's be real. Okay, I'm gonna
a year after they broke up. Bro.
I'm gonna speak from experience. I'm gonna open myself up to, you know, I'm gonna be vulnerable here. As a man in the past, because I've been married for will be 9 years in December. So over a decade ago, I know how it feels to have somebody that you connect with on that sort of a level, on a physical level, and to think about them afterwards. Does that make it right that he hit her up afterwards, trying to smash, knowing that she had a man? That's horrible, Corey. What the heck is wrong with you? That's crazy behavior. But again, this is early 20s. And he even admitted he didn't have, he's tripping. He admits in that same exact conversation that he was bugging. Or that he is bugging, I guess, within that time frame. He knew he was bugging. So what are we gonna do? He already apologized for being a weirdo. For being a horny bastard. He's a young man, bro. Come on now. I am a 30-year-old non-millionaire.
Wait, so in 2020, that was his like Miles Morales era, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dang.
But come on now, like now I think if anything that's like one of the worst parts, and it's really not that serious. I mean, you know, in the context of specifically just this girl apparently was in a whole another relationship while he hit her up talking like that. That's kind of crazy, Corey. That's kind of crazy. Actually, that's not even kind of crazy. Wow. That's bro, tripping. However, he already admitted that he was wilding. He, in the same exact breath, he says, I didn't have my stuff together. And clearly at that point he still didn't, which is okay. It's okay. You know what there's I have one word for you. It's called grace. It's called grace. It shouldn't have been brought to the internet. Eclipse, I agree. That's what I'm saying. That's literally what I'm saying here. She's claiming I'm not searching for clout. Okay, so why you ain't just hit him up? Because he's grown, you grown, I'm sure, right? We all mature. We look at things in retrospect, we say, dang, yo, we was bugging. Why didn't you just call him? Why didn't you just text him? He's seen your butt. He gonna respond. Why would he not be coming back? What you mean? Well, he's definitely gonna take a break now.
How much you want to bet? If like Corey didn't come back this year, everybody would be so livid at her if she posted this while he was gone for like 2 years, and he'll take like another 2-year break.
I mean, people are gonna, and I feel bad for her because this is the internet, and then you have the samurai who are one of the most loyal, almost too loyal. Matter of fact, definitely too loyal. For someone who's been sexually assaulted and raped by men, I wouldn't bring it to the internet for clout. Eclipse, I'm so sorry, man, and you know, appreciate you opening yourself up. But kind of like thank you at the same time, because it's like, yeah, why didn't you just go to him? Mm-hmm. If you've been, and she even said it's not that deep, but like if he hurt you mentally and emotionally, why don't you just talk to him? If you're not looking for clout, why post it on the internet? So that you could, so that you guys know who he really is 10 years ago? Because
also,
go ahead.
All right, because like on the Discord, like she said that she had cancer or something. It was on the rating simulator. I just looked at the screenshots. I did not want to read all that, but she said, like Corey said that was the most passive aggressive way to tell me that she had cancer, but it was the Discord one. The one that was just this morning or last night.
Yeah, I saw that. But I didn't understand that. I thought, and then she like roped in his mom somewhere, or like something like, did his mom? I don't know. She should have just went to him or take it to court. No social media. Social media is not the place to bring that. Just my opinion, though. Well, there's nothing to go to court about. You slept with this man. You know what I'm saying? And he did what most young men do. Most, not some, most. We got the butt, and then we move on. We go get some more butt. That's what men do. Most young men, a lot of grown men still doing that. Why would you? But here's the thing, and I can't blame you for this. You were young too, and you thought that y'all was gonna get married and have kids or something. Apparently, because you're so distraught by this. Listen, you kinda did it to yourself, and it's cool. You're not the only one. Even like you said, you're not the only one who falls for those types of things. And Corey probably didn't even mean it like that. Maybe he did, maybe I don't know. That was 10 years ago. What are we talking about? But there's nothing to go to court about there if he didn't sexually assault or anything. Did he apologize? Yeah, he apologizes in the freaking... Well, no, I should say this. He doesn't necessarily apologize in the screenshots, but to me, I don't know, because she lives in Jacksonville, not Orlando, so I never talked to her. But to me, it feels like there was background conversations happening where he would have apologized, because he tells her, this is how you feel. You have a right to ask whatever you want and say whatever you want, and you have a right to feel how you feel. To me, that demonstrates there was a conversation behind the scenes that she didn't screenshot. So, I don't know. I feel like he already did. I feel like she's just bringing this up because she's still hurt, which is cool. And that's okay. But why do this? Why put this on the internet? If not for clout. There's no other reason. There's no other reason. Since Corey is very kind-hearted, there's a very high chance he apologized. I feel like he already did. Low key, high key. High key, I feel like he already did. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she brought this up because he's a very public figure. This nigga's in movies now. So, I don't know. I feel like this is defaming 101. This is Amber Heard all over again. Mr. Phantom, I'm in here. What's good, Marcus?
If she would have went to court
pancake.
and not
What up, Pancake? What'd you say, JPZ?
said if she would have went to court and not posted like all these screenshots in the reading simulator, it would have been way better for her.
But there's nothing to go to court. There's nothing to like,
Literally, there's nothing to go to court for, though.
Like, what would you sue? But she said he didn't essay. She worded it like he did, and she made it seem like he did. You know why? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because it gets clicks. She pulled a TMZ, chat. She pulled a freaking TMZ. She clickbaited y'all into thinking that Corey essayed her. Been looking for a hot man. What up, Tux?
Now, speaking of that, the part that makes me like the most mad about this whole situation is like the fact that like an hour after these allegations came out, bro, a bunch of like slop YouTubers just started clickbaiting this shit like crazy.
Oh yeah, of course. There's a bunch of people.
Like there's something that says evil, cruel abuser, insane CORYXKENSHIN allegations. It's over. He's done. The fall of YouTube's poster child.
I want to see if I just look up CORYKENSHIN. What pops up?
No, you just look up Corey exposed, bro. You see all of them. Yeah,
look, 75K from this. The honest truth about the recent allegations as a fellow samurai, which he probably is doing something similar to what I'm doing. The CORYKENSHIN allegations. I use that same thumbnail. It's not what you think. I'm seeing a lot of people. I should write allegations, huh? Because I keep getting his videos. The troubling CORYKENSHIN allegations. It's clickbait. Because you want to know something? Guess what, chat? Oh wait, yeah. Guess what, chat? You're not gonna believe this. Hold on to your horses. Look at my thumbnail. I did it too. But notice what I put. Is this the end of CORYKENSHIN? In parentheses, I doubt it. Because you know why? I knew people would click on this. It's called clickbait. Sort of. I tell you in the title that I'm not falling for it. So you already, before you even click on this video, you already know where I stand. And I was very intentional about that because I didn't want to just clickbait for the sake of clickbaiting. I just knew people would see the caption, the end of CORYKENSHIN in all caps. They would click on it. Also the thumbnail of him guilty over his eyes. People would want to click on that. So I know how it goes. But yeah, you're right.
Like some of these are just dead ass line. Like one of this says,
yeah,
it's a picture of that video. I don't remember in that video him saying you look delicious while you sleep.
Wow. So they so they edited that part in, like they photoshopped that.
Was it Discord or Xbox?
Nah, that was the wasn't that the video that she put?
Yeah, it's a picture of that on people like thumbnails and shit.
But somebody photoshopped that in like the captions of him saying that in.
Yeah, it's a caption said, "You look delicious
Did
while
they
you
really?
sleep." In quotes.
And he didn't say that. And even if he did, so what? My wife looks delicious when she sleeps. Is that a bad thing to say? That's low key, like,
speaking, no.
yo, if
Clipping that, by the way.
I'm gonna tell you, clip it. I don't care. I'm gonna tell you what, bro. I'm gonna tell you what. If I woke up and my wife sent me a text, like let's say she wasn't at the crib, I woke up to a text from my wife talking about, no lie, you look delicious when you sleep. It's on site when she comes home. It's on site. I like that. I wish you would text me like that. That's not a bad thing to say. The best compliment. I'm saying.
But nah, it's just that like if you look at the thumbnail,
Yeah.
like nobody knows who the girl is. I don't know. Nobody knew who this was before he posted this shit. If you look at it like this one thumbnail, that they made it look like he just went up to this girl and said, "You're fine."
Yeah.
Yeah. Which even
Like,
then,
you
that's
don't
not
know
even a
like,
bad
what
thing.
the correlation is if you just look at the thumbnail.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
just for me.
It is clickbait, but you know, I agree with you, Bandit. I hate that people, and this is the yeah, it's on site. She talks to me like that. Psh, kids is going to their grandparents for the night. No, I have a business meeting. Okay, that's hey, it is what it is. So it's not a bad thing. But I will say this: that's the one thing not the one thing, but that's one of the things I hate about the internet is that there are so many people who are going to blatantly, and she says this too, and I feel bad for her as well, not just Corey, but definitely for her as well, who are going to take this, blow it way out of proportion because they know it's going to get clicks. And they know that there are people.
She already did it herself.
She did it herself too, but I still feel bad for her in a way because it's like, you're going to get, they're going to tie it back to you. So it's kind of sad there as well. But with the internet, it's like you're doing that. There's a lot of people that don't like CORYKENSHIN, so you're appealing to them because you know it gets clicks, and you are blatantly lying, and you're blowing it way out. And it's just like, bro, how do y'all sleep at night? How do y'all sleep? How do y'all sleep knowing that the way that you make money or are trying to make money and provide for your family is by lying on individuals? That's terrible. That's terrible. I will never be popular. That's not cool. What?
I'll say, can we all agree on this, that when she did the bacon avocado thing, that Corey hurt her really bad? She needed to like elaborate so people don't blow it out of proportion.
She did that, and then it was followed up by those 3 reading simulators, and then it was followed up by the video of them at the hotel. Which, if you're not insinuating that
was
Corey,
AI generated.
no, it wasn't. Cool. So, nah, I'm joking, but it was followed up by the video of them. Shut that down. There was followed up by the video of them and the freaking. If that's not insinuating that he touched you while you were sleeping, or that he did something literally that he did something to you while you were asleep, then what do you? Oh, I never said he essayed. You did say that though. You insinuated it hard. Why did you do that? Because you knew it would get attention to your original video with the bacon avocado joint, because you're trying to bring this man down because you want clout. Wait, listen.
She's live.
It's a double edge. She's live right now?
Wait.
Yeah. She's live on TikTok.
The whole story and what you just said, I feel like, would it have been more better for you to maybe have went through all this process later on? Like,
hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. How do I get to that? Can you link it?
Search up TikTok.
Yeah, it's just her account on TikTok.
Oh, I got it right here. Do you have a channel though, Eclipse? I don't show her live.
You oh, I don't think you could watch lives on fucking. Yeah, because that's the same account.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
I could watch live. I could watch live. I just have to search her. Can I search her here?
Wait, she's not live. Wait, never mind.
Yeah, this is her official account.
I can watch live streams on on my computer. I just need to. I need to somehow find
Yeah,
her.
she's definitely live. Wait, hold on.
Can't you just? Whoa,
Yeah,
voice
this is
crack.
definitely the real one.
Can't you just
Shut up, shut up.
send it in Discord? Send it in Discord.
Hey, I'll screen share though.
Matter of fact,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
just
send it.
you send it. So that way I can get the best quality.
Yeah.
Because if you screen share through your, your Samsung flip phone, it might not be the best.
Actually, a Samsung.
That girl Riri. Oh yeah, she's in here. All right, let's see what they have to say.
That I had forgotten about, and then I was getting triggered about it. And I was just like,
So now we get to hear her out.
I still don't feel good about this. Like,
Thank you, man.
it hasn't.
I can't hear
haven't really
nothing.
healed from this. So like, as I can continue to write,
Why
I was
didn't
just
you
like,
pull
it
up on
kept like,
stream?
getting worse. Then finally, I was just like, I feel like I should share this, because if anyone else feels anything like me, they can kind of like help me out.
Oh my god.
Can I ask a question?
She mute right now.
I was gonna say, so can I like?
Hold on, because I'm almost done, and then I'll let you go.
All right.
Hurry up.
So like finally, I was just like, I wanted to share it, and I was posting it because like I don't really get a lot of views in my TikTok, and I barely post, and this is something out of the ordinary that I don't. And like sometimes, here and there, like my gaming videos, like will get like, some sort of traction, but like
Look at this dude's name.
I wasn't really
Professor
posting it for
Ragebait.
that. Like I literally was posting it just so I could release it. Like now it's out there. Like now I finally said it, and I could have a weight off my shoulder.
So,
Well, professors.
Plan when we're gonna so since you released it, what is gonna go on from now forward? Because what I'm trying to get right
That's
now,
what I
honestly,
asked.
I'm keep bugging you. Most of the people that are like in this lab right now, they don't like you right now because of what they have their image of you.
Facts, Katie.
I get it. No,
Look, I'm not saying that everybody, not the people. That
I get it, but like they again.
Hey, shut up! You had your turn.
You can't just go base. I'm gonna let, and I said it.
If I was in this, they would've kicked me out.
I want him to say his side of the story. I do.
No, you don't.
Like I really, and not many people could say that or admit that. Like I want him to say his side of the story. I'm willing to give him that space to give
Waited 10 years.
his side of the story, because I'm not, like I said before, I'm not a malicious person. Like I don't, if people don't like me, that's fine. Like but you guys don't know me enough. Like you go based off of what's happening right now, like with this shit. Like it wasn't supposed to be like that, but you also go based off of what people are saying about me that like I haven't seen in years.
She just said a whole lot of nothing.
Also, I got a quick question for you, Panda.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not trying to like trigger anything when I say this, but like you said that you were SA, right?
Yes.
Why didn't you expose that person?
Well, that person went to jail. That person went to jail for what happened.
Okay, so that was already handled.
I felt
Okay.
like I had gotten the justice that I deserved.
And you did.
At that moment, I do get triggered about it. I think
That's good that they went to jail.
Think about it sometimes, where like when it comes to like intimacy and shit.
Oh, I believe that.
I do have to have like some sort of feelings for someone to even do anything with them. And like, or like a super deep attraction to them, like that. If I'm with them and I'm seeing them and stuff, and I feel like that we have some sort of connection, that's the only time I'm able to do something with anybody.
If you were traumatized, why didn't say so earlier? I mean, the dude went to jail. Whoever did it to her did go to jail. So
yeah, sure.
That's good.
So there was some allegations about basically you cheating on
Corey.
Oh,
cheating on Corey, and then there was another thing about you
Not gonna lie, Chad, I just farted and it
getting
smells so
pregnant by
bad.
him and then blaming it on Corey.
No, okay. So I already debunked those like in my one of my last videos.
Don't matter. Answer it again.
Saying shit like I said, people.
My fault. That was disgusting. I shouldn't have told you that.
So that way they could post whatever they wanted. And it kind of
just rose right up to my nose. Just went.
People from the actual narrative, which I felt like it wasn't fair for me or Corey, because I was never pregnant. I was never, I never, any of the. I felt like there was no space for me to talk because it's like people are just saying whatever they want to say, and none of the shit's true.
Bacon Avocado Phantom took away my Discord mod, and I'm not the only one.
Said that her name got banned, so if you can let her up. I don't think she told me what the name is, but
yo, Rage Bait, speaking to the mic.
The person that was like the bottom right, her like thing got banned, so she just
Yuki got banned.
Yeah, I don't know why.
For
that PC trying to get me canceled.
Am I allowed to say Simone
now? Bandit trying to get me hurt, or trying to get me banned.
So that's up to her.
Listen, look. I really wish, and like I'm gonna say this to you, as a woman, I really wish that you kind of approached me and we kind of like duped it out and talked about it, because I feel like, to be honest with you, I did care about you at that time. I wanted you to do good. Like I said, I wanted you, I saw you as like a sister. Like, even though I didn't know you for a long time, like I saw you as
I'm reading chat.
I was really close to.
Can I ask her why didn't she approach him and talk about it?
It did hurt me when you said
I did not, Bandit. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You should have talked about it before you actually started to say things about me at all. Because
like I can admit, like in the beginning, yeah,
I hate that you can't tell who's talking.
Relationship, but part of the reason I'm having trouble believing what's going on right now is because of exactly what happened in this live. Like you saying I bum rushed you at the apartment, girl. I'm 5'3". I was like 100 pounds soaking wet then.
I came looking for man's butt
when I had to call you to come retrieve my suitcase. Like you're saying, I was banging the suitcases on the walls, waking people up. William had to carry the suitcase down for me because I couldn't even carry it. So it's like little details like that flip it to make it look like I was the aggressor when I wasn't.
But that's
again multiple times.
From my end, like that's what.
So she be lying about other people.
But that's not objectively what happened.
Yeah, and she said she acts like it is.
To, like maybe if the details were not like that,
I can't. There's no blue ring.
Meet each other halfway and say like things like.
Oh, you're saying I'm over.
Have escalated the way it escalated, and it should have been talked about before.
What I'm saying is, even now, like some of that stuff, the way it got twisted, like I never ended up in a group chat that was posting people's personal pictures. After I got kicked out of that mega group chat that we were in, I didn't join another group chat. I got kicked out of that group chat, and I got sent screenshots that you were telling people
because you're commenting the most on this, or you're watching the most on this live.
That you even brought up,
which I appreciate you.
About how this even happened got twisted from what actually happened. So do you see how I have trouble believing that other stuff is not getting twisted?
I can understand what you're saying, but like
Eclipse, I agree.
That was what happened before. And like that's how I remember it.
So basically what's happening right now is there's a totally separate occasion, totally separate thing that they're talking about right now. That involves Panda and Momo at some hotel or whatever, where apparently Panda was telling people that Momo was being aggressive and slamming suitcases against walls and stuff like that. When Momo's saying that's not the case, that's not what happened. I couldn't even carry my own suitcase. Some dude had to carry it for me. But the way that you worded it made it seem like I was being aggressive when I wasn't. And Panda's saying, you're right, you weren't. That's just how I felt at the time. And Momo's saying, but that's not what happened. You're telling people that's what happened as if it's objective. But it was subjective. But you're not telling people it was subjective. You're telling people it was objective. You're wording it as if it's verbatim truth. And it's not. So she's saying, why would I believe you now with these Corey things?
Like
I'm pretty sure the only reason you didn't was because my
request to join the live.
It doesn't matter who's around.
How do I do that?
Like it doesn't matter who's around. And I'm not saying I'm not an aggressive person.
It just doesn't make sense to me that you're like, okay, well, I remember you being the aggressor. Maybe that's not true. And like,
but I might get kicked.
When
what if I get banned?
Not what happened.
But again, like I'm not saying and I'm not denying what you said, but I also have my truth, and there's two sides to a story. So
No. Okay, guys, we heard everything we needed to hear. We heard everything we needed to hear. She said, "I have my truth," so it don't matter what actually happened. Well, all that matters, all that you need to know, is how I see things. And no. Anytime you hear that chat, the conversation's chalked.
I might need to ask you this. So you know the same way how like you were just talking, you just apologized to Mama, or when you were just talking to Mama, talking about some, oh yeah, how you didn't like the way that she came around.
I probably have to
your business about a situation that was taken out of hand. Do you not think that maybe you should have done that with Corey? That was just in my mind.
So I also had mentioned that in the last video as well. I did try to reach out to him, and he.
I want him to raise base so bad.
He wasn't listening to me. Like he would kind of dodge what I have to say and stuff, and it did make me feel some type of way because I'm just like, okay, well, I'm telling you how I feel. Like, at least can you acknowledge it and just say sorry, and that's it. Like, and we can move on for this. Like, you could go your way, I could go my way, and stuff. And I at one point that's what it was. But then
so he did apologize.
When I started to have the panic attacks or anxiety attacks or whatever you want to call them, that's when I felt like I haven't completely healed from what happened, and
you just called it out.
Go ahead.
After everything that's happened.
Wait, what?
I don't know. My thing just messed up.
Going
but
now.
Do you feel like after everything, from your video blowing up, I mean, you got dang near 3 million views on your post, basically.
And that's not in all honesty.
Well, that guy went to jail.
I'm not happy about that at all.
So shut up. Yes, you are, because you kept posting videos. Shut up. She just said she wasn't happy she got millions of views. Yes, you are. Because you kept posting videos. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
I was okay.
The guy that essayed her ended up in jail for that. So
followers
that's all said and done.
From playing my video games and posting them once in a while. I was okay with that. I was okay with having. That's what I'm saying. That's what she needs to talk about. I'm not the type of person where I'm trying to.
So they're talking about whatever views. She says, because they basically asked her why didn't you just go to Corey directly? She says, I did. Right, this is what she already said. This will be clipped, and you'll see it tomorrow. She did go to Corey. She felt like he wasn't trying to hear it. And she asked him to apologize. Now, she said this and she moved on really quickly. She said, and that's what it was at that point. AKA, it sounds like he did apologize when you asked for it. But then down the road, you still didn't heal from it. And so you took it to TikTok. So he already apologized. From what I'm understanding. They've already hashed this out. AKA, here's another classic example of women bringing up old stuff.
Those followers, even if I have to go one by one, because that's not what I want, and I want people to understand that's not what I wanted.
Okay, so.
Oh, sorry.
I have. Hold on. Wait, Professor. Let Bo have a chance to talk.
She couldn't get over it. This should have been done.
I can tell right now that you're probably going through a lot of things right now, and it breaks my heart. And I know this isn't really a topic right now, but I hope you heal from whatever you're going through right now.
I appreciate that.
You should have been. Well, I shouldn't say that.
I'm just,
it takes time.
Trying to navigate around this.
Boo-hoo!
I'm again, I'm not happy about this.
He already seen it. You know, he already seen it. No, I'm not in the live.
And
middle one was talking. Okay.
Again, I really just never thought that something like that would happen, like that, because initially, my videos, like I said before, my videos don't get a lot of views, and I
didn't know that I was gonna go viral about Corey. Listen, lady, real quick. Let me talk to you real quick. My most viewed video on YouTube is approaching 2 million views. It's a short that I did making fun of CORYKENSHIN and poking fun, because I don't really care how tall they are. I was poking fun at CORYKENSHIN and Dashy. Do you know why I posted that video? And do you know why I put both of their names in the title? And do you know why I put Corey as the thumbnail? Just take a wild guess. Here, let me tell you. Come here. Come closer. Because I knew it would get clicks. Because I knew it would. You know why? Because I wanted clicks. I wanted it. I made money off of that. You knew what you were doing. Stop it. Stop it. You knew what you were doing with the trendy bacon avocado TikTok. You knew what you were doing. Stop it. Nobody's falling for that.
I want to take that away from them. Like, that's not something I wanted to take away from any of them, because I know, and I could say this too, like, I was a Corey fan before I met Corey. I used to watch his videos like in the summer and stuff, and I would, you know, binge watch through them and stuff. And then, you know, one day my best friend had decided to spam him on Twitter because she knew I had like a little crush on him. Like, it wasn't a big crush, but it was a little crush. And she spammed him so much that like he winded up answering, and that's how we started to talk. What was I about to say?
A whole lot of nothing.
Go ahead, because I can't think about what I. Oh, yes, I can. I was wondering because there has been a lot.
I'm saying, Lit.
About,
I'm saying.
Did you get DOS?
What, from the fans?
Yes.
Crazy, right, JP?
So yeah, I've been receiving a lot of hate stuff. I mean, like
I have too.
Like, some of it hurt.
I have too. People been hitting me like, oh, why are you making fun of Corey? Leave Corey alone. You're a grown man laughing at another grown man. I got it too. Boo hoo! You don't see me crying.
Oh man, like this shit's exploding. Like, what the fuck?
I'm crying.
Like, what is happening?
She keeps blackmailing the situation, and she's the victim 100%. She isn't.
Not like a small question, but so about the your story about Corey, so from what I'm hearing, you're not really comfortable or with all the attention you're getting, or
no.
So why you on this live?
I do have anxiety.
Come on, come on.
A lot of this, right now I'm okay. Like right now I've been, you know, kind of like taking deep breaths or trying to. As you guys can hear,
they kicked you out.
Barely out of breath.
Stop it! Come on, stop it!
I also, I'm trying to kind of like take it all in, because I feel like everything that's happening, I feel like it's not fair for me or him. And I'm not saying that because I'm not trying to protect, but
Yo, what if Ragebait just put his picture as Corey's?
There's another human, and like I feel like everybody has a right to say their side of the story.
Her lying is so bad. They seen my public defender skills and got scared.
I want him to say his side of the story. Like, I'm not stopping him from saying his side of the story.
Okay.
So I just feel like I just want things.
Nah, I'm watching the live. I'm not on the call.
Come to an understanding, and I get it. Like, now life's not gonna really be normal like before, and it sucks. Like, it sucks, but oh
no, what's this? The consequences of actions?
Yeah,
Oh no!
I got another question for Panda.
Come on, dude.
So you want closure from all this, right? Like, if Corey responds, would that be like the final closure?
Yeah, Ragebait doesn't need to talk more, but I agree, man.
Honestly, like,
she knew what was gonna happen. She knew.
It would help out a great deal.
Just like when I posted the video about him being short, I knew it was gonna happen.
However,
or what I was hoping to happen, and it happened.
Like, however it comes out, because I'm not sure what he's gonna say or if he's gonna address it at all. I kind of feel like I was already starting to heal once I released it out. So like I felt, but then when things started to go crazy.
So then healing for you is making this man look bad, because that's what you said you wanted. You wanted us to see him for the real him.
A lot better that it's out, and
she knew.
And that I don't have to really.
How much did I make off the short?
Like, anymore.
I'd have to look.
All right, can I say something?
Say something. Sure. Come on, Rage. No. Show us why you're called Rage. This nigga's talking through a blanket. Come on, dog.
We can't hear you.
Hold up.
No? Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, so as you just said about how when you said, oh yeah, when you released all this information, you felt here, and now when you get all this hate, you feel triggered and all this other emotions come out. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it buck with you. You can't tell me you did not expect this to happen.
There you go.
Did you expect this to happen to you?
I didn't, like I said, like, because people are saying that. I really didn't, like I said before, like I didn't expect that to happen like that. Like I thought like maybe like people weren't gonna really pay attention. But then like I was like, oh shit, people are paying attention.
Stop it.
Like what
you
the
knew.
fuck?
Come on.
I kind of just did it for
They're
me.
they're
like,
just
I
trying
really
to question her because they know if they target her, they're gonna get kicked.
I just want to, and you know, I want to reiterate, like, I'm not allowed to say the S and the A one, right? Am I allowed to say SA?
Probably not.
Okay.
Live's gonna get kicked.
I already have said it. My bad. So when people started to take it out of proportion, like, because at first it seemed like
Probably
that it
on
was a
social.
positive, like there was people that were.
He'll address it. He'll definitely address it.
But I also, you know, like
Dude
I
with
said
over
in my
20
letter,
million
like,
subs, huge
I'm
fan
not
base.
Taking, you know, I don't want to take. I'm not taking that from you. Like you guys could decide. You guys have a, you know, you guys have a decision where you want, if you want to continue to be, you know, a supporter or not. Like that's, you know, that's entirely up to you. But this is just me telling my truth of what happened with me and my experience, and that's it.
But you're calling it objective truth,
So
though.
do you feel
That's different
like
than your truth.
the way you went about it, do you feel like it was, I don't want to say okay, because of course it's going to be okay in like your right of mind, but do you think it was like,
Can somebody just call her out? Stop patting her on the back.
you to put
I
his
feel
name-
like I'm not the only person that has,
Of course, Dark,
like,
and
said
she gets
things
paid for
on
that.
TikTok before, because a lot of people.
Lawyer Phantom. Y'all want to know
when
something?
When people are going through something.
She's already made like 5 videos and gotten over 1 million views on each. TikTok pays per 1,000 views. I want you to, oh no, per 1 million views. I want you to think about that. $1,000 per 1 million views. She's posted about 5 videos so far, 5 or 6 videos. Each have made 1 million views. Some of them have made 2 or 3 million. So within the last 24 hours, she's up almost 10K. I just want you to think about that.
Worry about it. He wasn't really helping, like the fact, like for
They
us
wouldn't
to
let
just
me in.
have the closure, like both of us.
I would just ask her, I'd be like, yo, like, straight up and down. Why ain't you ain't take this to Corey? Why are you posting this on? And if you already took it to him and he apologized, what are we doing? What are we talking about? You didn't heal, okay, that's fine. Go back to Corey. How is TikTok gonna heal you? Because now we all know something that has nothing to do with us. That's what I would ask.
So, I mean, you don't have to say names, but were none of the people who we were mutual friends with your close friends who you told about this?
I'm trying to think who you're talking about. Only because, like, I'm not 100% sure who.
She's up
because
like
I didn't
10K right
share
now, bro.
So much detail
in 24 hours,
except for my best friend. My best friend knew, like, the full details of what was happening. Exactly. So, I literally shared like very minimal of what was happening, and I didn't give the full extent. But that's because like you guys were just like, to be honest with you, and like I'm not saying this like to be or sound like an asshole, but like you guys were more of an acquaintances than like good friends for me.
Yeah, they're beating around the bush.
I don't take any offense to that.
But but we were like, not to necessarily say we weren't close, because we were close. But I'm not sure who you're talking about exactly. And the only 2 people I could think of is either the D.
Yeah, I'm thinking of D.
Say his name, man. Just say his name.
Right.
Shut up. Say his name. You calling him out for doing something crazy to you. Just say names. Drop names. I want names.
She's not the
I
one
want the Epstein list of names.
But someone else pretty close to D who seems to feel like she understands the situation very well. Also,
I need 1K too.
And I have talked to D in the past since then, before she cut everybody off. I know that you say like,
don't do that, Riri.
You don't really care about what anyone
not in the midst of it all
has to say, but to my knowledge,
I thought I got banned.
And a few of them have had a lot to say about this.
I mean, we were all part of a group that we used to hang out with when we would
Now
go and
AWOX
hang
is
out
number
in
one.
K-Town. Like I did mention that we used to be a part of a group chat before that we would also go hang out sometimes in the city, which I feel like that's a normal thing, especially like if you're going out with people and you're acquaintances with them. Your acquaintances to go out is a different than having an actual best friend.
She's live. Scream as loud as you can. I dare you.
consider her an acquaintance.
I live in an apartment complex, bro.
An acquaintance?
She was when I got older, yes.
I can't be doing
I
that.
considered her an acquaintance at the time.
I scream enough here.
She wasn't a friend for me.
That's honestly blowing my mind because I know you guys hung out so often. Like you guys have.
What has she said so far? A whole lot of nothing, brother or sister. A whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing. They're beating around the bush. They're not really asking her the tough questions. Like they accepted and kicked you. Wow. Like they're basically just like, oh, how? What they need to ask her is why didn't you just go to Corey? Why TikTok? How does that help you? All I did was give you a couple thousand.
I don't want to say like too much because like
they're all beating around the bush. Yeah, we've been sitting here waiting for like 15 minutes. They haven't really said nothing
and
crazy.
like she was living with her mother-in-law. And
like who are we
stuff
talking
like
about?
She had a lot of things basically going on. And,
who are we talking about right
now? Not to necessarily mean like her and I completely like she. When
the one
she
who exposed her
to make that group chat.
Who's talking about?
She brought me in. There was a lot of times where she was talking behind my back, so I feel like a friend wouldn't do that. Like if she was my friend, she's not gonna go
Momo?
behind my back. And people were sending me screenshots of her doing that.
How did she expose her?
Just like you felt like I was talking shit about you, like she was talking shit about me.
I'm trying to make it seem
like, do you feel
she in the right?
Do you feel like those screenshots weren't real? Because
She said she streamed earlier. I'm guessing we missed a lot. Probably,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? And Dee never talked to me about you because I don't feel like she and I were ever really that close.
So for your version, I don't know who gave you screenshots, and that's fine. And I'm not gonna say no, I didn't say what I said, because I'm not the type of person that I'm just gonna lie to your face, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I said what I said because you also said things about me. And like
whole lot
at
of
the
nothing.
time, because we were both
Kai Sinat explanations
like
right here.
like,
Whole lot of
like
nothing.
maybe if we could have like actually talked to each other, like that whole beef could have been squashed. Like really, like it would have been squashed fast.
I mean, I want to agree with that, but what happened
Yeah.
shortly after everything that went down between us was I got kicked from the group chat.
Boo-hoo.
I got blocked.
Gives a f-
I wasn't able to even reach out to you about this stuff. And I think what really got to me too was then I was getting screenshots that things were really being blown out of proportion. Like I stole stuff from you.
Yo, so she a
this, that, and the
perpetual
other,
liar,
like,
bro.
things
She
that were just
does this.
completely untrue. And it like honestly, it does feel very reminiscent of some of the things that you said in this live, like things that have been tweaked just a little bit to make me look like the aggressor. You know what I'm saying?
She used to be
I could understand what
his
what you're
roommate.
saying
She's a
about
shady
that,
person
but
too. She wasn't
again,
paying rent.
Like
She was
what
saving
I said,
up.
like that was how I saw it, and like that's my truth for how I saw things happen.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, she's digging her own grave right now. So the most important thing that's been said so far is something happened between Momo and Panda. I don't know her real name, so whatever. Something happened between Momo and Panda at some hotel or some whatever the freak. There was suitcases involved. Panda's story goes like this. Somewhat. I don't know the full extent. Basically, Momo was sitting here throwing suitcases around. Momo was like, I couldn't even carry the suitcase. Some dude named William had to carry it for me. Panda goes, yeah, I know. I'm just telling you how I saw things. What's my story and my truth and my experience. And Momo's like, but you're making it seem like that's what actually happened. That's the wording that you're using. So why would anybody believe you with Corey's stuff? When you clearly like to twist things. And you're agreeing. Momo's this chick right here.
My bad.
You saw the TikTok?
Saying that, like,
you gotta send me that.
For how it
You got
happened.
Discord?
I have a hard time with that because like there's the objective truth of what happened, and then there's like opinions about whether it's right or wrong.
You gotta send me
but,
that.
Like I don't look back on a situation where like something happened and then like
I
change
felt
details in my memory to feel different.
It should be in the
no, but like
yeah, let me get you. Let me get you.
I'm not changing how you saw it because
I'll get you an invite.
That's how you saw it, and that's fine. Like, and I respect that. I just think like I really, and then, you know, I'm gonna reiterate this. Like, I really wish that you and I kind of like talked to each other
There it is.
because we were both mad at each other, and you were also talking shit about me. Like,
She
and
is.
I'm not saying
1000%.
like, it was right for both of us to talk.
No. When did I talk shit about you that wasn't literally me defending myself after what happened when I
When
moved
you
back?
were in the group chat before, like before I got in there.
Yo,
I'm gonna show
guys,
y'all.
I'm sorry to cut you guys, but right now, Riri's life might be getting cut off. So,
Oh yeah, we've been here for a while.
yeah. So if you want, you gotta follow her her spam. I think it's called what? That girl really won. I think that's what it's called.
No. Oh wait, we on her regular account. Yeah, her other account is that girl Riri one. Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
Her when she's on live for like a little too long, it'll like stop.
Yeah. So we're
So
gonna
that also
cuts off. Just go to that.
Oh, where'd she go?
I don't know. I don't really have anything else to add to this. Honestly, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
to me
TikTok
how
can't
the
remove her.
details
TikTok
can-
did that.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't really make sense to me how details can change from what actually happened.
She left.
That, like,
She left it live.
you can see something in a light that
She used to be right here. She
that
left.
way. Like, there's a big difference between me already being in the apartment and her having to come in to find my suitcase versus me like busting in the apartment and like demanding stuff. You know what I
Hold
mean?
on, real
Those are
quick,
two very
Momo.
different things.
Real quick. Riri, could you turn the comments back on because she probably is in the chat and is
Okay, got you. I'm
anything.
about to do it right now.
Oh, we
What
about to see
about-
comments?
Also, are we gonna add Yuki back or like?
Did Yuki get banned?
Oh,
Look, 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 look.
say,
Because she probably got. Oh, sorry.
I
Continue.
want to say thank
Here's
you
the
to everybody
comments.
in the chat who have given all types of gifts. We do
Yeah.
appreciate it. We just did not want to interrupt them talking because that would have been very disrespectful of us.
Yeah.
But we all greatly appreciate
We know,
all the
we
gifts.
know, we know. Shut up.
And once again,
Look at these
please do not
comments.
go and put hate on her because
Yeah, please
once
don't.
again, that's not what this is supposed to be. This is supposed to be. She can still tell her truth. And
Her
we can
truth
all
ain't
feel
nothing.
Some type of way about it, regardless. But at the end of the day, she feels some type of way. He might feel some type of way. We might not feel like the stories add up. But at the end of the day, she still wants to tell her truth to feel free. So we cannot take her freedom from her. at all.
Okay, we know
That's
where you
not something
stand.
We're gonna do.
We know
We're
where you
not-
stand.
If you are.
Let me show you where her freedom is. So TikTok pays $1,000 per 1 million views. Okay, this was her first video. Actually, no, I'm lying. This was her first video. Almost a million.
bacon avocado.
Actually, this is a million. Yeah, this is almost a million plays. When did she post this? This was a day ago. This was her first video. This was a day ago. Let me tell you how much money this girl has made in 24 hours. So that's 1,000, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In 24 hours, this girl has made $6,000. That's her truth.
Yes.
Panda, are you still in the
Whoever
chat?
said we're supporting her,
Me, I said that.
we are.
What you gonna do?
This is a 50-50 situation.
Exactly.
I'm in the middle of this.
This is
so
I'm sure you are. Oh, yeah.
possibly, like waiting for Corey to respond.
Sure. Yeah,
So
sure thing, buddy.
That's what we gotta do.
Panda,
Sure
are you
thing.
still in
All
the
we're
chat?
doing,
Are you still there?
Sure thing, buddy.
Check. There's so many requests right now.
Panda, shut her phone off.
We're trying to make her feel like a safe place.
She
for her
ain't
to
coming
speak
back.
out.
That's the only
You
reason why I
guys
cut
are
the
like-
comments off.
Cause y'all over here saying
Womp
that we're
womp.
trying to we're on her side, like.
Right.
You feel like you were trying to give her the chance to say her piece.
6K
and,
in
like,
24 hours.
Like all we're doing is just to let her speak her piece, and that's it. We're not trying to gang up on
Yeah,
her.
yeah,
anything
yeah.
like
Hold
that.
on. Let me
We're not
say
doing
that. If
That's
y'all
not who we are.
Respectfully to everybody in the chat who has a problem, if you have anything negative to say,
Y'all
please
really
go
want
ahead
it.
and leave.
Thank you.
Right.
That's not
Thank
because y'all
you.
over
Thank
y'all are
you.
being
Because
very
y'all over
Can you
here.
add, can you add,
y'all do
you
not
back?
understand how that girl feels.
y'all said a whole
some of y'all might not have
lot
been through the things that she has
of
been through.
nothing.
So you
Right.
cannot
What up, Mimo?
say anything bad about her. If that's what you're gonna do, just go ahead and leave.
Y'all said a whole lot of nothing.
Exactly, and also
And another thing, please stop bringing up her cancer. Please, just stop doing that.
That's
It's
not
very,
cool.
That's very hurtful.
I didn't see anybody say
Yes,
that. That's
and
not cool.
very sensitive.
People could lose their lives over stuff like that. That's not no joke.
That's not a joke. I agree.
it's also like crazy. Y'all over here still hating on her. Like Corey, I'm pretty sure Corey wouldn't want y'all going over to her page.
Don't do that. Don't do that, JPZ. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Like, what is wrong with y'all?
Hey man, I'm gonna work with everybody in the chat right now. I'm not hating on nobody, but I do find most of the stuff she said was mad suspicious. She was from one point to the other. It kept on confusing me. I know it confused a lot of people in this chat right now. So I'm gonna say right now, until I can hear Corey's point of view, I don't know who to trust. That's all I'm gonna say.
And we completely understand that.
I was like listening to some points, and somebody in the comments also said what I was gonna say. They said when she was talking to Momo in the beginning, she said to Momo, "Oh yeah, that she viewed you as a sister."
How can you go to the internet? Feel free.
Later, 30 minutes past.
Bro, what's the matter, Phantom? I didn't do nothing.
Yo, you bugging, bro. You're bugging. Don't do that. I seen that comment. I seen that. Let me hear this.
You found somebody's sister, and then another moment you're gonna say, "Oh yeah, you're just an acquaintance to me. You don't. I didn't really mess with." And apparently, what I'm getting from you two guys, the girl D that you hang out with, how you gonna tell me that you hang out with somebody almost every single day of the week, and then you view them as an acquaintance? That's like mad weird to me. That's like flagging behavior.
Well, I asked, like, you wouldn't consider her a close friend? What do you mean she was an acquaintance? You saw me like a sister, but then I was like an acquaintance, and that's what I was getting around to. Like when I said there was certain little things that got tweaked just a little bit to make me look like the aggressor, but that's her truth. That doesn't make sense. It either happened that way or it didn't. You know what I'm saying?
She texted in chat.
Yes, I would
What
like
did she
to
say?
know once again, Panda, are you still in the chat?
I'm going back.
I'm looking
I would
too.
like to get Panda back on here because Panda does not need to be typing in chat because y'all are talking way too much in the comments, and she is not being able
What did she say? I know. That's what I'm saying, bro.
So if we can get her back
Apparently,
on,
she stayed making stuff up.
Let's get her back up.
Because she made a new video.
Yeah, go ahead.
Talking about like she showed like a screen recording of her, and because she said that we was complaining about the fonts being changed and stuff like that.
Yeah. I don't feel like
the fact about it is, it's like you came to the internet for no reason. Like
for nothing.
This is like some toxic high school shit. Like
exactly.
Y'all both was messed up back in the day, and like 8 years ago, because she lied again. She continuously lies. She said that, oh, this happened 3 years ago. No, it didn't. It happened 8 years ago, 7 years ago. It didn't happen 3 years ago.
Wow. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? She don't even got her own story right.
Like, and the crazy thing about it is she's saying, oh, I didn't want to make him seem like a SA person, but the context she was giving it in, saying, oh, right here in this video, it showed that he didn't really love me, this and that, and he never cared.
And he's talking about, and he's joking about doing something to her while she's sleeping. Like it's clear what you was trying, and if that was clickbait, even if that was just clickbait, how you gonna come back after the fact talking about oh, that's not what I meant?
Right, exactly. And then she cleared up the fact that people were saying like, oh, she said in one of her videos that, oh, if they are if it's not coming from my page, then it's not legit. I did not mention any friends or whatever, blah blah. And then soon as she posted that video, one of her ex-friends, Momo, came up and said something about her and said that like when the whole thing about like her being there, staying there with her and stuff like that, and then she couldn't come to the apartment at all because she was dating a guy prior to that, when she was talking to her, meeting with her and stuff like that, and she couldn't come to the apartment, and she had enough of it. Mama had enough of it and said she was gonna move out, and she was like, okay, I'm gonna put your stuff outside, or not outside, or outside the door, or whatever, blah blah, and all that. And then prior to that, she was saying that, oh, I didn't cheat on Corey, or there was no pregnancy. Okay, if you didn't cheat on Corey, how come you was talking to CORYKENSHIN and you was talking to the guy that you was dating while you have him at your house or whatever you was staying at? That don't make no sense.
Yeah, you're talking about the messages.
Yeah. And even I'm trying to connect it to how, like, Corey said in one of the messages that, oh, are you still talking to someone? Are you still dating someone? That's odd. That's so odd.
Yeah, nah, she
Xbox or PlayStation though. I know
that
Xbox or
was
messages.
that was Xbox.
Yeah, it was on Xbox. Yeah, it was on Xbox.
Oh.
Oh, they're talking? Okay, so but that's the thing is they're saying a whole lot of nothing. Is she back on the live? She's not back on the live, so I'm not really
No,
interested.
but she was in the comment section. I've seen her. She was like, "This is why I don't talk to you anymore.
Name boardly
Y'all keep on
just cheered
twisting things."
100 bits.
But she's
Are
the
you the
twister though.
first
She the
Neefed
one who
or just the
twisted. Like
best
I ain't gonna
one?
lie, her whole 3-point,
On the first, the one and only. I appreciate you, name. My fault,
like
y'all.
her whole thing about like the 3 slashers or the 3 parts that she put it in. I'm not gonna lie, she dragged and exaggerated that whole shit.
Oh
I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie. She exaggerated the fuck out of that. And that's crazy, bro.
Dang, they kicked Momo.
Did they?
They kicked her? I thought she left.
Oh, fine. You get her, Yuki. There you go.
Oh, she probably just left.
And they turned the comments off. Yeah, they turned comments off. Who the freak is this Yuki character? Wait, hold on. Is that her?
Spam reported.
Wait, hold on.
I am not underage. I am just going to say that I'm almost 18. Please stop spam reporting me.
She said I'm almost 18. That's underage. Stupid.
Yeah,
Anyways. She's speed running the internet.
Who is this? It's not even about him no more. They're just talking.
Nah, they're just yapping.
But in the first place, I feel like she shouldn't have even interacted with CORYKENSHIN in the first place because she was still healing and she was still working on herself.
Yeah.
Like she talking about, oh, I had all this love and I had nowhere to put it. Put it into yourself. If you was trying to love yourself, if you was trying to focus on yourself, trying to heal yourself, trying to get better and to learn how to love yourself. You shouldn't have talked to somebody else if you're not ready, if you don't even love yourself at all. Talking about he made me feel even less of a human being. Bro, you already was less of a human being because you thought of that as yourself. But then CORYKENSHIN, he was, I mean, even some stuff he probably said was true or whatever in the text messages, but even though you can clearly see that something was wrong with him too.
Oh
He
yeah.
said, oh, I didn't know. I'm very shy around people and this and that, blah blah, and I don't like how nerdy I am. This and all that. And then when you go back to his videos 8 years ago and stuff, he been taking breaks. We've been used to him taking breaks a lot of times.
Yeah.
So it's not like, oh, he just some guy image that we just love and know.
Yeah.
Bro, if something mentally wrong with somebody, they're gonna take a break from something and they're gonna leave it alone. We know that. But I feel like she clinging on to him.
Yeah.
I feel like she's clinging the fuck onto him so bad because she want an apology from him because now he's just such a, she think, oh, okay, so since he's such a godfather and he's so good, so this and that, why can't he come back to apologize to me, this and that? Bro.
And I feel like he did though, because when you look at those messages where he says oh, I'm just back here to mess up your life again, or he says I didn't know that you was throwing me in the category of dudes that have basically hurt you, sexually assaulted you or whatever. I didn't know I was being thrown in that category. And I feel like because of those comments and those texts, I feel like they've already had that conversation where he admitted, like, clearly, especially after he came back and she was already dating somebody else, like, clearly I messed up, clearly I made a mistake. And to me, it sounds like they've already talked about that. I feel like he already apologized. She just still feels it, which is cool. That's normal. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? But there's ways that you go about healing. Posting a TikTok and using a current trend on TikTok and talking about a trending figure on the internet is not how you heal. That's how you rate. That's how you clickbait. That's how you get views. I know it because I did it. My most viewed short on YouTube is close to 2 million views. And guess who it's about? CORYKENSHIN and Dashi. I know how this goes. That's how you get views. That's how you do it. This is not healing.
That's crazy. Like the fact about it is like how she like in her slideshow she's saying, oh, I didn't come here to ruin his image, or I didn't come here to pick sides or whatever that. But you are contradicting to literally what you are literally writing. In what you're doing. That's what you're basically doing. You basically, and on top of that, she even pinned the video of CORYKENSHIN saying the weird joke. Okay, obviously you're not supposed to joke around with somebody like that, but bro, the fact about it is, if you was not weirded out by that conversation or what y'all had in that, and you laughed at it and you admitted to, oh, I mean, that's how we joke around, and we both joke around like that, and we laughed at it. Then you should have no reason to say something like. Then you should have no reason to even pin that or say something about that part. If you was okay with it, if she laughed at it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And again, and I talked about this earlier. You weren't here for it. When you look at that video, you can tell that's like Corey during his Happy Wheels days, or like maybe like short, like give or take maybe a year or two. This is somebody who literally for the last decade, basically over a decade, has made a living, started a business for his mom. This man literally rakes in cash by telling jokes and being witty and being like his timing, his like comedic timing. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who literally thinks of jokes on the spot. I bet you it's hard for him to take anything seriously because of that. Right. You can tell in this video that's what he's doing. This is a man who at this point has already had millions of dollars thrown at him by Google. YouTube is owned by Google. Google's already paid this man millions of dollars because he's funny. He looks dead at the camera recording him. You telling me he's just going to sit there and admit openly that he was doing something weird? So clearly it's a joke. Clearly it was supposed to be something that was funny. You knew that, but you used this as a piece of incriminating evidence. Come on
exactly. Now. And like the thing about it is, I'm starting to figure out that she plays big. She like, even though she had breast cancer, that's not okay. I'm happy that she survived.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
She got SA'd. I'm happy that she survived that too.
Mm-hmm.
And all that. But the fact about it is, she's a hurt person.
Yeah.
So hurt people, literally. Hurt people. People that's hurts other people.
It's like a defense mechanism.
Yeah, it's like a defense mechanism. And I feel like, even though he probably did all that or whatever, but back in the day, everybody was saying fucked up jokes.
Bro, everybody. I said earlier, I gave these guys an example of something whack that I did to one of my exes. I was dating this girl for a year. We were intimate. We were together for, a long period of time or whatever. And, we both told each other we loved each other, whatever. I freaking, yeah, facts. I appreciate you, Name. At one point during our relationship, I started having feelings for her cousin. I knew that I was going to cheat on her with her cousin. So before that happened, I was too immature to stop myself and to just be a man and stay faithful to one girl. I went up to her and said, yo, I feel these things for your cousin, so I'm going to leave you because I know what I'm about to do and I don't want to do that to you. So take that how y'all want. Like everybody was tripping, bro, especially when you're young. And here's the thing. I did that without millions of dollars on my bank account. Imagine if I had the ability to travel the world and get any girl I wanted. Bro, I'd have been wildin'. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like to your point, everybody was tripping back then. Everybody's young at some point.
Yeah.
It's also sad that, like, when you search up CORYKENSHIN, it's, like, not even his own YouTube videos.
Yeah. When you search up CORYKENSHIN, it's not his own YouTube channel no more. It's like only his channel pop up. And then after that, the rest of the videos is the CORYKENSHIN allegations. CORYKENSHIN are false. Yeah. All this and that, trying to cancel Corey. Look,
it takes like 5 scrolls just to see his own video.
Well, that's because we've known this since the pandemic that false news spreads way quicker than anything that's legit. So we know that, and it's I expected that. I think for me, I think it's pretty obvious that this is being done for clout. I think it's incredibly obvious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a clout chase, like clout chasing, like really clout chasing. I don't know, because that's what it seemed like too. Like, because you like obviously, if such manipulative and all this and that happened to you, just because you dating a famous person now does not. I mean, just because you date a famous person or a person that's up and coming does not mean you have the right to expose it. If for some reason, like, we all dealt with something of sort of this, like our girl cheating on us or leaving us or ghosting us, or we try to talk to a new girl and they end up, leading us on love bombing, and then next thing you know, we get blocked the next day.
Yeah.
So why don't we come up with that type of stuff? Oh, just because we're not famous, that don't mean we can't be heard. Then what somebody gonna do? Oh, I'm so sorry that you got mentally abused, this and that. I'm not disregarding of what he did.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, But at the end of the day, he was not mentally okay. You was not mentally okay. If she was mentally okay at first, then she could have got Corey in check with his own self and say, "Hey, first of all, I'm okay, and I'm okay. I'm healed and all this and that. But don't come around me with that bullshit and stuff like that, because I'm not that type of woman to take that. And you need to get yourself right before you come talk to me."
Yeah, and you tell the internet that you're this believer, whatever. Every single one of your videos has a Bible verse, whatever. Like you're right. There are so many ways that she could have gone about this. And here's the thing: if you really are hurt, man, then that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But like what I was asking my chat earlier is like, what on earth would you possibly gain from this? Because her thing is, I just want to spread awareness to men who like mentally manipulate and in her words abuse and stuff like that. Okay, so let's flesh that out. Let's say you win. Let's say you get what you wanted. What does that actually look like? Like, do you start a foundation for mentally abused women now? Do you start a book club? Are you going to start meeting at the cafe every Friday to talk about how you've been hurt? Like, what actually happens here? What actually happens? If not, what is actually happening right now? Because she's saying, "Oh, I didn't want this to hurt Corey." What? So you
really
called
are,
out
like you're literally, you really are hurting his reputation.
You literally called
losing
out. Yeah, he's losing everything, bro. You literally could. So, are you familiar with Handsome Fella?
Nah.
So Handsome Fella, you've probably seen his stuff, especially like a year ago. He was super popping. You'll notice he's like nowhere now. A year ago, he was popping because he was saying like really funny stuff with like Minecraft gameplay in the background. Like he would say just the most outrageous stuff. And he got really popular. He was able to quit his job. You know, it was one of those stories. Then during all that, while all that is happening, I guess he cheated on his girlfriend that he was with at the time. A couple months later, she comes out just like this Panda chick is doing and basically says, "Oh, this dude cheated on me." She started, you know, putting out screenshots of their messages, started putting out audio recordings of their phone calls and him begging her to take the stuff down. And he's still going, and I'm fairly certain he still does content full time, but you'll notice his stuff is not as popping anymore. She literally, this is happening. This is that all over again. This is that. There is no other reason for you to put this online. There's no other reason. This does not help you at all unless you see him get defamed and somehow that helps you. In which case, I would argue you still aren't healed. You still have a problem.
Right. Like I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, it's not easy to heal, but nigga, after 8 years, come on.
Thank you.
After 8 years, come on, bro.
Thank you. And now I do want to double back because we did mention earlier that she had gone through way more than whatever Corey did to her. Right? Way more than any of us. Like literally stuff that me and you are like terrified of. Like I am terrified of, you know, getting cancer or getting that diagnosis. I'm terrified of somebody I love having that diagnosis. Like that's stuff that scares me. So like I will grant her it's not 99% sure it's not just that that's on her mind and that's bothering her and that may have caused her to say something like this. However, on the topic of Corey and Corey alone and whatever he did or did not do to you, this doesn't help you at all. This doesn't actually help you. This doesn't resolve anything. It resolves nothing unless what you wanted was to defame him, put him on blast, and publicly humiliate him. Yeah. But you're saying that's not what you want. If it's not what you want, why did you go public? If that's not what you wanted, if you really wanted to heal and you really wanted to move past this and work on it and something like that, why you ain't just hit him up? Why you ain't just hit him up?
Yeah, exactly. Like Corey was wrong too for what he did, but if you really have such an issue with him, but like, yo.
Exactly. Just.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
All she had to do was just hit him up. All she had to do was hit him up. If they've had that connection in the past, I mean, it's hard for me to believe that he wouldn't respond at least at some point. You know what I'm saying? If she really had to get to him, I'm pretty sure she knows where he's staying. He's been at that crib for a hot minute now. She could pull up. She could pull up. She could send a text. She could call him. If they've had that sexual connection, and I'm speaking as a man. If they've had that sexual connection in the past, and she reaches out to him trying to say like, yo, like I just need some closure, he gonna respond. He's gonna respond. He's going to. I'm not saying he's going to try to get some butt again. I'm saying if they've had that kind of a connection in the past, at the very least, he'll respond and be like, oh, you know what? I got you. Like, I hear you. Do we need to talk? Do we need to, if we're not seeing anybody at the moment, do we need to meet up and talk about this, in a public place or whatever? Like how can I help you move on? Because if I did something to you, or you feel like I did, like if my exes hit me up and they was like, yo, you were seriously a jerk and like that just messed with me mentally and I need to talk about this, whatever, I'll be like, all right, cool, call me, let's talk, because I contributed to that, so I should be at least someone that contributes to your healing if that's what you need and if that's what you want, and I can do my best. There's only so much I can do, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like if I'm willing to do that, I kind of feel like Corey would, be willing to do that as well. I don't know him. Why would she say that years later when Corey is famed? Like, you don't think that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. This doesn't heal anybody unless what you want is public humiliation. If that's what you want and that's what's healing you, then boom. Then you're getting that and you're being healed, but at what cost? And did you really think that there would be no recoil to this? Like, come on now. That's just not. And here's the thing too, is that the internet, why am I so pissed off? Is it because I know and love Corey and because he's my, no. What pisses me off is that the internet allows for this. Even the people on that live stream are like, oh, but she should be allowed to talk about her truth. No, she shouldn't. You should shut the hell up and tell the truth. Not your truth, the truth. Nobody wants to hear your truth. Your truth is BS. My truth is BS. My perspective is veiled by how I interpret things.
Is literally veiled by how you interpret things and just the way you feel.
That cannot be. That does not define truth. Truth is truth. Is solid. The sky is blue. Don't matter what I see. I shouldn't be allowed to garner a following because I run around saying the sky is orange. Oh, but that's how he feels. Who cares how he feels? That's not true. He should not be allowed to run around and convince other people that the sky is orange if it in fact is not orange. You can feel that way and we can talk about how you feel that way. That's different. But they should be allowed to fit. No, they shouldn't. They should be shut down immediately. Hey, that's not true. Don't go around saying that because people gonna start thinking that's true. You're gonna confuse people and you're gonna ruin stuff. She says she just wanted attention. Is she back on the live?
Is she? I forgot there even was live. Sorry.
I understand why Momo left, because I would be pretty annoyed if someone just said, but that's my truth. And that was her entire
they're not
argument.
back.
Because there's no logic to it. Like
Zero.
It's a whole fallacy.
Literally based off of your interpretation. And here's the thing: you are allowed to have your interpretation. You're allowed to have that, but you cannot start allegations based off of your interpretation. You have to be able to step back from that. And if you can't step back from that, close your lips. Close your lips. Because what does this do? The real issue here is that this is one of those instances where people are going to see this and they're going to feel like they can now start these false narratives because this is how I feel. This is the same movement. This is the Me Too movement all over again. We're still on that nonsense of, oh, I can speak my truth. It doesn't matter if it's true. It's my truth. Well, we don't care. Not that you can't have those conversations and tell people how you feel, but this isn't how you do it. And let's note, she's not out here saying that this is only her interpretation. She is out here with screenshots. She's out here with videos. She's out here saying this is true. Only to double back and say, oh, no. What I meant by that is my interpretation of truth. That's not what you said, though. And if that's the case, if you've led us to believe that this is truth, but you only meant that this is your interpretation of truth, then delete the videos. Which you haven't. Delete those videos. Boom. You just made another $1,000. So in the last 24 hours, you've made $7,000. You ain't deleting nothing. You're not deleting a dang thing. We didn't hear the side of Corey. Pretty sure he would never post something like that. Probably wait until it dies down. Yeah, he's gonna take a break. He's gonna take a break. Because if he was, yeah, my actions have consequences. If he was willing to address the booty looking situation, he'll address this. But it's probably not going to be without some sort of counsel. Like, he's probably making phone calls, you know, within the next couple of days to, you know, YouTube reps and his lawyers, probably saying like, yo, you know, I kind of need some guidance on how to go about addressing this. Because this is not a small thing.
What are the odds he's gonna need to go to his lawyers to talk about something like this?
I would say, like, if it was me, I'd be like, okay, you're clearly doing this just to defame, right? What is that called? Defamation.
Slander.
Defamation of character.
I'm throwing the book at her for defamation. It's like, what? You trying to come after me? I literally financed my mom's business off of this empire that I've built. You gonna come after me? I'm hitting you.
Those type of cases are very hard to win.
I'm hitting you with defamation.
I can't really speak for Corey, you know, just based on the character that, you know, he shows, and
right.
We understand the idea of his beliefs, but do you think he's gonna really take it as seriously as that, or do you think they're
probably not.
Privately?
Probably
I
not.
don't feel as though they're gonna go that far.
I would. That's what I'm saying. I would. I'd be like, what?
I totally don't think he's
going to get my bag real quick.
Yeah, no, I'm not even worried about the bag. I'm not worried about them because if I'm CORYKENSHIN, I have enough money. I'm not worried about that. I'm saying what you try, because here's the thing. Corey will leave this to his kids. He will leave monsters we make to his kids. I guarantee that's not the only project he's going to work on. He will leave. No, exactly, Dark. Thank you. I would sue as well. I'm suing for defamation. He's going to leave his the Five Nights at Freddy's, you know, the reputation that he's built off of that, and the fact that he was put in the movie. He's gonna leave that. Matter of fact, did y'all know that the voice actor, I forget his name, the voice actor for Hand Unit had auditioned to play the role as a taxi driver. CORYKENSHIN got the role over a literal voice actor that plays a huge role in the FNAF series. So he's gonna leave that to his kids. He's gonna leave his YouTube channel to his kids. You're trying to take away food from his kids' mouths. I'm suing for defamation. I'm suing for defamation. And I'm letting the world know. So, you want to go public? All right, let's go public. I'm like he did with T-Chip. Remember his T-Chip, John? His T-Chip call-out video? I'm pulling the same move. I'm pulling the same move.
Honest, it's gonna take a lot of evidence to win a defamation of character court case, because those are really hard to win.
Yeah, but
I got a video that I can screen record right here. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 6 videos I can screen record right here. It's too easy. I got 6 pieces of evidence, no lawyer needed. Imagine I get a lawyer involved. Oh, it's a wrap. Then they're gonna go and they're gonna look at the other stuff that she lied about, and that she manipulated the truth and twisted the truth about other stories with her friends. They're gonna look at that and say, yeah, and they're gonna look at the jury, put that in front of their face, and say, y'all really gonna believe her? Y'all really gonna believe anything she says in this courtroom? It's not even just Corey. This is clearly, bro. I already won the case, Pete. He should just hire me as a lawyer. She is willing to lie about anybody and everybody in order to make herself look a certain way. Sorry, y'all really gonna sit here and listen to this? Sorry. I don't think he will. I think he's, well, again, I'm kind of with you, Zig. I would like to say that I know him, but I know I don't. I personally don't think that he'll do that. I'm saying I would. I'm coming after her. So you came after me? All right, bet. Because you're not just coming after me in reality. You're coming after me and my kids. Not that he has kids, but when he has kids, who do you think all this money goes to? Why post about it years later and make it make sense? That's what I'm saying. That doesn't heal you unless what you're calling, what you're deeming as this healing and what makes you heal, what makes you feel better is watching his empire crumble. And if that's the case, defamation. Literal. There's no other way around it. There's nothing else to do. You got hurt. Maybe Corey. I think it's. I personally, I'm gonna play devil's advocate again. And somebody said this earlier that I think it was JPZ. I do think Corey hurt her mentally and emotionally.
You know, it was Uzi, but I mean, like, yeah, because he was a different person back then. Like you said, you know, early 20s. You know, we'll make mistakes, we'll mess around, and we won't take accountability until we actually grow up, we actually mature. You know, figure out what we did wrong. And we can't even say like he didn't mean to, when based on the screenshots, even then it shows that he has shown some maturity.
Yeah.
But, like, at the end of the day, people do get hurt and they need closure, which, you know, like we said, they need to figure that stuff out on their own.
And she deserves that closure, 1,000%, 1,000,000%. She deserves that closure. But this ain't how you get it. And I've always, you know, in the dark recesses of, you know, just stuff that I see online, and like when the thing with Handsome Fella came out, I was like, yo, okay, so he cheated on you. And what? And what? So what? What does that have to do? But everybody was so upset with Handsome Fella, and they were like trying to cancel him and all this stuff. And a lot of people did unfollow him, and his stuff trends a lot less now. He definitely lost a lot of motion because of that. But I came out and I was like, let me ask y'all this. To all of you unfollowing, unsubscribing, whatever. Why did you follow and subscribe to Handsome Fella? Was it because he was funny? Or was it because he was morally superior? And then when you found out that he cheated, it was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. I have to unfollow this man that I just thought was at the tippity top of moral superiority. Because I'll tell you why I followed him and subscribed to him, because I thought it was funny. And I was gleaning from his content. So when I found out that he cheated, it made zero difference. That's not why I'm here. I'm not here because he's this amazing role model. I'm here because he's funny. I like his videos. I like his wit. I appreciate it. I'm trying to do the same thing. I'm trying to get my bag. So it's, for me, it's just a matter of like, I cannot stand the cancel culture, Me Too, I'm basically just trying to ruin your life mentality that a lot of people have right now. And it's because of stuff like this that people feel comfortable doing it. That needs to be shut down. You have a right. You have a right to talk about your feelings. You have a right to be hurt. You have a right. That is totally fine. But you are not seeking closure with this. You're clearly not. Because how can we give you closure? How can the internet give you closure? All the internet can do is either be for you or against you. But we can't heal you. We can't do nothing for you. What we finna do? Call you? Tell you how sorry we are? Is that what you want? Why don't you just make that video? Hey guys, I'm hurt. Tell me how sorry you are for me. Just do that. You don't want that. Well, you do, but what you really want is you want to see Corey get defamed. Why don't you just, but you're saying that's not what you want. Yeah, it is. Just say that. At least tell me the truth.
And also, I want to go back to this, like, if she really wasn't doing it for clout, she would never have posted it on TikTok.
Never. With a trending meme.
Not even on any form of social media.
Oh. Dark, have a great night, man. So, case in point, me personally, and I'm gonna just be frank, I'm a fan of CORYKENSHIN. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee have given this man more money via merch than anybody else in my who has subscribed to me. I guarantee it. I promise you.
Yeah, right.
I promise you. I guarantee it. However, I think I think he has something to say. I think that he definitely, you know, if he hasn't already in the past, which I do think he has, I think he has some apologizing to do. But I also think that he should sue for defamation. That's what I think. I think he did something. I think he did something wrong. I think he did. speaking from experience and looking at those messages, I can see it. I can see my previous self in those messages. So I'm like, yeah, Corey, you know what I'm saying? You may have, at some point, you may have had on this song. Here, I'm gonna play a song for you guys that might get me in trouble, but, you know, whatever.
I mean, like, we can't speculate, but like based on some of the past videos that we've seen of him, and just based on his character, like he's the funny guy, you know, and like the funny guy, they tend to bag a lot. He might have been that guy, but we can't assume these things about him.
We can't assume. I'm not gonna lie. I'm you know, I can kind of see it, but this was Corey. Corey was on this right here.
What?
If I could hear the music, I actually get back to stream.
I'm not a player, I just crush a lot. Hey, who hasn't bumped this? Come on now. Corey was in his back. Hey, Corey was in it. I mean, you know, who hasn't been there? There's plenty of people who are there right now, you know, being stupid, and it is being stupid, is being immature. But, you know, but I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I am bubbling in my guts, and I'm late for work, so I do have to like crazy transition. Cut this. I have to abruptly stop the stream, because I'm about to poop myself, and I cannot afford a new gaming chair right now. So subscribe, follow me on Twitch. Hey, let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Down in, you know what I'm saying, follow me on Discord. We can keep the conversation going. I'm up all night.
Hashtag JPZ mod back.
Hashtag get JPZ his mod back. Guys, I gotta go, like for real, like I'm about to explode. Have a great night. You know what I'm saying? I pray for the girl. I hope that everything goes well for her. And yeah, you know, I definitely pray for her well-being. I gotta go. Guys, thank you so much. Peace.